video to come through, but now that's important. All right, I've got my eggs out.
All your eggs.
All my eggs, they're in one basket, which is what we typically call a deck. Put them over there. And we're shaking. Here, you want to cut?
Uh, sure.
Okay, cool. All
I
right.
didn't. I'm not gonna. Just. Oh yeah. This deck I think is kind of a combination of both my last two decks that we played last
That's
week.
fun.
I
Here.
screwed this up. Whatever. There's a fifth. Okay, I gotta fix it. Or it'll bother me.
There's the die.
Oh, this is a mess.
All right, I'm going first. So Musa or anyone else who's watching, this is I drew my whole deck. Drew my whole deck. Drew my whole deck. Everyone.
Wow,
Yep.
that's a power move right there. I mean, I think you're gonna lose really quickly though, so it's not gonna be a good move.
No, no, no. It's not. It's not great. I'd lose in turn two. This is the Digimon card game. We are very new at this game, so this is our second time playing. We've got what, I don't know, probably 6 to 10 games under our belt so far from last week when we played. But it is super interesting so far. It has some really cool ideas.
Okay, sorry. The top card of my. Oh, I disconnected. I disconnected from the thing.
From Twitch or not Twitch, from TTS.
From tabletop, yeah. It's not
Oh, now
showing your
you just
game in the
dropped.
lobby. I can't see your game in the lobby anymore.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to disconnect it entirely.
Check my server. Oh no, someone else can join because I just showed it on stream. Everything's ruined.
I'm gonna restart the whole app.
Mine was acting really weird earlier, so I had it booted up and was getting it set up in OBS, and it just wasn't showing my mouse. Like, it recognized that I had a mouse. Um, wasn't actually showing. I had to restart.
Yeah, your lobby's not
Oh,
showing.
yep, disconnected from server, disconnected lobby. Great,
Hmm.
great
Great.
stuff. Oh, it just seems like, oh my. All right, well, let's see if this works.
Your global chat in Tabletop Simulator isn't people freaking out.
Well, my global chat was just dead. Like,
There's a couple messages for me.
okay, so now it should be running again. Right, you're in.
Hey.
Remote.
Did you save your desks?
The
Jackson?
yes, yeah. I just have to get it
Okay.
back out again. Objects, saved objects. The deck that I affectionately named Green Purple because I don't know anything else about it.
Mine's Blue Yellow Love.
Ooh, the other two Argamon. Perfect.
Trying to remember what the second egg was. Or the other type, I should say. Yeah, it's just a single one of this one egg.
That's what most people do is they'll get their 4 and then they'll have to throw in like one more.
Okay, the ones I played last time were a lot of like 2s and 3s.
Oh, the deck profiles that I've watched. There's this guy on YouTube, True Champion Steven, who does actually pretty decent like explanations of decks, which I like more than just like here's a list of cards. He explains like why each card is in the deck. Um, and what he does a lot of is yeah, like he picks the main one he wants, but then will like tech for something with his fifth pick, basically like, oh, this is in the deck in case we need it.
Wait, I got a 5. I also did this in the wrong order, but I don't think it technically matters.
I did roll for when we were in here last.
Oh, we did. Oh yeah, yeah. I think did you get a 6? And I got a 4. Is that right?
I got a 4. You got a 1.
Oh man, I was way off. Okay, whatever. I need to find some YouTube people. I found one like people recommended, and it was just all Japanese, but had English subs. I'm like, I don't have that energy.
Steven's the one that I can think of off the top of my head. I found a few that are good. Um, I can't think of their names right now.
That's fine.
Aaron G in chat says True Champion Steven PogChamp. I don't understand the context and use of PogChamp. So I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say to me, Aaron.
I think it's just excitement about you saying it.
Okay. If we're excited about True Champion Steven, then I agree. I also am excited about his videos. All right, I'm ready if you're ready.
Yep.
All right. So, flip over this. Argamon says your turn. If the Digimon becomes active during your active phase, get +1 memory. That's pretty neat. I don't draw for my turn because it's my first turn. Raise this Wormmon. Were you excited about Wormmon?
I love Wormmon.
When destroyed, reveal the top 3 cards. You deck add 1. Oh, cool. All right. And let's see. So, forget what download does.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I know that's a new one for us. Let's see. Open this even.
It's the little. Yeah.
Oh, the little. What's next page? Pop out. There we go.
Oh.
No, that stuff's at the end, I think.
Yeah, I guess I should open that drive.
Download. When you would Digivolve into this Digimon, you may rest one of your Digimon to reduce the Digivolution cost by X.
Oh, wait, what's the X?
Like it's download 1, download 2.
Oh, okay, so it's
So
a
like,
little bit like Convoke.
Yeah, exactly. So this guy's download 2, so I can rest Wormmon.
No, because Wormmon's not in play.
Oh yeah, okay, that has to be in play.
Yeah, I think the reason here you can't do anything with other than Digivolve and bring them out.
All right, well I'll just pay the 2 and put him on like normal. And your turn. Draw a card for that too. I forgot to draw one for Wormmon as well.
Why can't I move this thing?
Oh, this deck has some BT3
I
stuff in it.
I can't move.
Oh, you're out of the game again. Dang it.
Okay, the lobby's still there this time.
For now.
I'm trying to figure out why I couldn't move the memory token thingy. I'm blue.
Okay, so yeah, this deck has BT3 cards in it. So some of the BT3 cards are in the.
Yeah, I like tried making a few decks and it's just randomly missing cards, and I was like, "This is annoying." Okay, so draw. Let's raise an egg. Hey, it's this one.
So come on.
Okay. I'll throw a Patamon on that.
Here.
Here we go.
And if you reduce my DP, you get so many cool things if you evolve in there.
I sure do. Okay, I got 3 or 2 to work with.
I don't know about this 2-color deck thing.
I'm gonna play a Gabumon. Here we go. There he is.
Gabumon's here.
And it's your
The
turn.
vanilla Gabumon. All right. Draw for
Well,
turn.
I mean, look at him. He's about to do whatever the name of his breath attack is.
Not Baby Flame. That's Agumon's.
Nope, it's not Pepper Breath. That's also Agumon.
Also Agumon's. Drawing some real good cards here. So we'll this guy out. Go to my main with one energy here. That's not great.
Okay, so when you untap it, you get an extra memory.
Right. If it becomes active again, it becomes active during my main phase. So if I attack and then somehow can stand it again.
No, during your active phase. So yeah, it's just when you untap, basically.
Oh, I thought it said during your main. Sorry, I misread.
Nope. So it's, yeah, it's kind of just like
Neat.
heroic or whatever from Magic.
Oh, I guess I could be gutsy and for an attack then.
Good luck.
All right, I will security attack.
What's the point? How do you do that?
F4 switches over to the line tool, and then you can click and point. So I can point.
You hit this thing, which is security activates main effect. Choose one of your Digimon's whatever that word, and play it as a set. Oh, that would have been cool, but not got any of them.
Yeah, I really lucked out on that.
I thought that card was super neat when I saw it, and oh well.
Yeah, that is super cool. Musa says Gabumon's attack might have been Howling Blaster. Does that ring any bells, Test?
Ooh, that sounds right. Yeah.
Howling Blaster. That's way
I
cooler
don't know if
than.
that's Gabumon or like in evolved form, but either way, that's a good name. Okay.
All right, I did that. Then it's still my turn.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Could give up.
seems bad. I'll just play this Agumon.
Is Agumon in literally every color?
I think he is.
Great.
Yeah, like I kind of like I know they don't have enough characters to keep, Agumon only in a certain color probably
Sure.
like eventually you're just going to run out, but it is kind of a bummer you can't just like assume you hear Agumon. It's like,
Just it's been a minute. If we go to 0, it stays my turn, right?
yeah. So 0 is both of ours basically.
Like I'm trying to think this deck is just two disparaging themes, but oh well.
Oh, it was Blue Blaster for Gabumon, and Garurumon is Howling Blaster.
Okay.
Garurumon.
This isn't gonna work.
I like this Agumon art. It's very peaceful looking.
Yeah, he's having a good day.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He's on a
How is
log.
how is 5,000 so like unbeatable right now? It's so little.
Yep.
I
it
could just go. I could just go really stupid.
Attacking was like such a terrible play, but here we are.
I'll go to I'll go to 0 by evolving into Anjumon. Um, but like
5,000 is still the best.
right, if I attack, you can just beat him up. That ain't great. Um, I'll play a Joe Keto. That's how I'm choosing to pronounce that.
I would assume that's how it is. So Joe says if you discard the Digivolution source of an opponent's Digimon by resting this card, get +1 memory. What? So he's not saying that you can do that, but if you do that, okay, got it.
No, I think it means once per turn on my turn, I can tap him to do it.
I don't
Oh, sorry, you're right.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If it happens, I rest him, then get the memory.
right, yeah. I was gonna say otherwise that's kind of scary, but rough return. Get a new egg out here. What did I get? All right, that's exciting. Uh, Interesting. Oh, he became active. So did you increase that or did you?
Hmm?
Let's see. That was at 3 on my turn. Okay, so I should go to 4 because of inherited ability here.
Yeah, I didn't. I tried.
Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure you didn't move it already for me. Got an awkward hand here. That's the problem. So
My hand is garbage, to be honest. So
we will digivolve into Terriermon.
I love Terriermon, but I hate its evolved form. Or Digivolve, like when it's like made one where it has like giant guns and shit.
Oh, that sounds great. I'm very into the Digimon with guns.
Yeah, he's like super peaceful, and his arms just become like freaking cannon, like Gatling guns.
You got a bunch of stuff happening here.
I mean, he's kind of just a one note right now.
Yeah, very true. Um,
Sure, hope there's a way to trigger those inherited abilities. Otherwise, this deck is dumb.
play Flower Cannon, and I'll
Ooh.
rest this guy.
Which one? Sorry, I wasn't watching.
The Angemon, and then I'll attack Angemon with Arc.
Could you not?
No.
Hmm. Well, that sucks a lot.
Um, two. I will. Everything.
Yeah, you got it really rough over there.
I'll play this guy. Just hard cast him.
Oh.
So your turn.
So
He says, when
what
attacking,
you
by
can
paying
make
3 memory, I can play one Allomyotosismon from your hand without paying its cost, then destroy this Digimon.
is Mallow Myotismon.
Yeah.
Not correct. I just went like we're on the internet. You can't say things wrong and not get corrected.
Musa says Mega Gargamon would be right up my alley then. Artillery for days. I'm gonna Google Mega Gargamon real quick.
Okay.
Mega Gargamon is just he's just like a yeah, he's just like a military vehicle basically. That's fantastic.
Sorry to select comment.
Josh, did you ever watch Digimon? Your pronunciations are something else. No, I did not.
I forget when Myotismon was like the final villain, but it might have been just Adventures. I can't remember though.
Do we have
I
a Myotismon on the board somewhere, or
no
did we talk about Myotismon?
the your
Oh, Mallow Myotismon,
the
bad Myotismon.
yeah like a Malamar. It's anyone's guess. Okay, I'm just gonna play this. Here he is. It's Zudamon.
Draw 2, man.
I draw two. There we go.
No, I know I have a Mallow Myotismon in my deck. Moose is over here blowing up my spot. All right, so my turn.
I got my
Drawing.
I got my like Nordic Viking. I actually am never sure what he's supposed to be. Also, I never understood
Oh.
this. Gabumon looks like he should evolve into Zudamon. Like they have like the same kind of like
Yeah, they do.
where like a reptile, but it's not. This is the Gomamon becomes Zudamon in the anime. It seems very. I mean, I can see Gomamon as well, but it always felt a little backwards.
All right, I have some questions before we move on about Zudamon. So,
Sure.
is he wearing a turtle shell?
Yeah, and
Okay.
the Vulcan hammer.
Okay, sure. That was my next question. Was is he carrying a giant hammer? So yeah,
He's like a
confirmed.
Viking. He's like a Viking turtle beast.
So the card Vulcan hammer is his hammer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I mean, it's Vulcan's hammer, but
sure. His hammer is made of mithril. And also second question. These I thought this was part of his body, his hands and his feet and his face, but he has them like
Not,
lashed on with leather. So
yeah, I think he's just a murdering machine.
All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, so this becomes active. This goes up to 3. I did draw for turn. Let's see what I got.
Yeah, this I don't. I think this deck was like a mistake. Like it's like, oh, we're combining two colors and like they're not synergizing in any way. It's just like, oh, these are two things you can do in this game.
We can make both of these things happen. Let's see. Interesting. All right. So I guess we'll attempt this. So I'm going to attack with this person. I'm not gonna try the name again.
Are you gonna pay 3 memory?
Yes. So I'll pay 3
Oh
memory and
no!
go to 0.
I
Then it
assume the
says
attack just doesn't happen, right?
I can play one from here without paying its cost, then destroy this Digimon. I don't know.
I don't know if the attack. I assume they'll say in here
Yeah,
somewhere.
I guess we can look up the timing on when attacking. But Malomyotismon is gonna be here.
So piercing both players' turns. If your other Digimon or your opponent's Digimon are destroyed, you just get memory every time something dies,
So
basically.
I don't know if I get it for the destroyed our Rukinamon.
Oh,
The
oh, I
timing
would
there is
assume so. I would assume so because it says that.
yeah, that's true. It
Like,
does. You're right.
I think it's very. I think they're trying to make it clear that it happens after.
So I think we at least go to 1, but I don't know if that attack happens or. Lusa says, I don't know if I read this yet. Most mega level Digimon are just trying to make them look overly badass. Usually works in their favor. You.
This effect activates after you select an attack target. It happens before the opponent chooses to block, before battle with Digimon, or before security check. So I
So
assume the
it
attack doesn't go through because he's
dies.
dead before,
Yeah,
yeah, before we actually do the security checks.
that makes sense. That seems fine. All right, so now I'm at 1.
You're at 1, and you only have this giant 1200 power
Yeah, but he can't
thing.
attack.
Yeah, that's rough. That's real rough. That's real rough, but
What do I want to do here? So he's level 6. Uh,
was Mayotsman the movie? Mayotsman might have been the movie villain.
Argamon attacking has been doing pretty well for me here so far, but you have a level 6,000 over there now. That's
It's
bad.
true.
That's bad. Yeah, I'll just play another Argamon or Agumon rather. Your turn.
Okay.
But no, I didn't really watch any Digimon growing up, Musa. I definitely watched more Pokemon. I knew what the show was, but I never really watched it, and then never like played any of the games or anything really. So my Digimon knowledge is next to 0. But because of this game, I've started watching the new reboot adventure anime and liking it quite a lot.
Boy, howdy. I have a really bad play I could do to Malamon, and it's like suiciding my entire board.
Nice. I am finding that I like it a lot better than the stuff that I watched of Pokemon when I was young.
Hmm. I'm in a real rough spot, I feel like.
I feel like getting a Malomyotismon out here is pretty good. I feel like sticking a level 6 in general is probably just pretty good.
I have that awkward thing where it's like I want to play like an option, but playing it to set up like attacks then will end my turn, so I don't actually get to use it.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess okay. I keep forgetting you can't attack my guys unless they're rested, so I just need to like remember to take advantage of that. Here, let's bring out a Patamon during the whatever step.
Sure. The raising phase.
I literally just understood that it's raising the thing. I've been thinking of it like raising as in like getting taller, not raising as in like breeding.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's raising as in like I'm gonna raise you real good. Good upbringing. Uh oh.
Here, it's Saber Leomon.
Discard 4 Digivolution sources from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon.
I'll get rid of
Okay,
these two.
sounds good.
Because I did that, I'm gonna tap Joe here and draw a card.
Joe worked. He did
Oh,
it.
sorry, sorry, it's not. Sorry, it's not a card. It's a memory. Whoops. Let
Oh yeah, it
me.
is a memory.
Which I think we established last time means I get to keep. Since
Yes.
this is all one thing, so I get to keep doing my turn.
Yeah, because I think you're
Not necessarily one
responding
two,
to
to be
the
honest.
what's that?
Like, not necessarily one two, but I think that's how it is.
Yeah, because you're responding to the discarding all one thing. Yeah, great, great.
Okay.
This
Embarrassed. I
is
don't really have a good follow up. So,
this says if you're interested, you'll most likely enjoy Digimon Tamers, even with that old English dub. If you prefer to watch the unaltered dub,
so
uh,
Tamers was the third series, and it was probably my maybe my favorite as a kid. Is that Adventure Two? Even though I've heard Adventure Two doesn't actually hold up well.
is
And
Tamers where
Tamers
they
though,
change the cast, like they brought in new kids?
well, they do that every season, kind of. Like Adventure '02 has like three new kids, three to five, depending on how you count. New kids is the main cast, and then there's three new kids again, three or four. In Tamers, they're like the main cast. I've heard Tamers holds up really well though.
Yeah, I'm liking this new adventure enough that I will probably then start going through the old stuff.
Here, I'll just do this. I'm gonna evolve this into.
When does Steroid get +2 memory? Nice.
Yep.
All right,
Now it's your turn.
back to me. What does this do? Oh, yeah, one of these.
Yeah, Tamers is it's the third one. It's kind of the biggest shift from like the first two. Because like the second series is kind of just a continuation of the first one. Kind of
Hmm.
Tamers, they like, for example, I think the three main characters they like created their Digimon instead of it just being like random kids who were chosen by God.
All right. So, I think guess you could have something crazy that you flip in your security.
Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised to find something crazier too.
Because I could kind of do all out attack and maybe win here.
You could, yeah, that is true. Actually, yeah.
Or I could play it safer. So like I have two options. Yeah, let's do it this way. So I will play Flower Cannon.
Okay, I knew Takato made Gilmon, but I didn't know if what's her name made Redmon and the other guy made Terriermon. Okay, who you flower cannoning?
Flower Cannoning Saber Leomon here.
Oh, okay.
And then we will attack Saber Leomon with Mallow Myotismon. They should die, and then
Yep.
piercing will happen.
Hits.
Yep.
This has security, but it literally doesn't have any like
Well,
text there.
that box exists all the time on option cards, even if there is nothing. Yeah. What does that do
Hmm.
otherwise, though? All of your Digimon get when
It's
attacking. Okay, cool.
yeah, so I could like attack with a bunch of little guys to make someone smaller, then hit with the big guy.
All right, let's do.
Oh, this is rough.
That's probably good enough.
I think I should have like thought about what this. Ooh, Ken. So he's like the cool one from the second series,
He looks pretty cool.
or you're supposed. He's like you're supposed to like him. I think at the end. Okay, if your blue or green Digimon destroys your opponent's Digimon in battle by resting this card, you get +1 memory.
Very similar to
Mm,
not that similar to Joe. he
no.
does he doesn't have the memory thing. He's very similar to Tai, and
Well, yeah, he has that start turn effect. I think
yeah.
seems like a lot of the good ones have. Okay, so my turn.
Yep. He's a BT3 card as well.
Yeah, it makes sense because you come with like Wormmon and stuff. I would assume. Okay. Boy, well, I can attack Malomyotismon finally. Oh, Joe's way better, but Ken was like the only good character in that season. They all kind of sucked.
Which one's Joe?
Joe's my guy.
Oh,
He's
that
the
Joe.
he's Gomamon's guy. He's kind of like apprehensive and Gomamon's like playful kind of. Okay, how do I not die next turn? That's the phase of the game we're in right now. We only have 2 cards in hand. That seems good for me.
Yeah. Cho is reliable.
Okay, if I'm attacking, my security's 5 or more. Okay, we'll ignore that. I can, let's say I can get a memory out of Gabumon. That's cute. Let's just do that first. Leomon's gonna attack, do a security attack,
Yeah.
and then when I attack, I'm gonna get rid of the bottom, the thing under Terriermon.
Sure. So Leomon dies.
Okay, so I get 2 more memory.
Woodmon. Man,
Okay, I got a
you
lot.
have a lot of memory here.
Yeah, no, I got numbers now.
Got 4
Can
cards.
I convert that into anything? Yes, Leomon dies every time.
Is that like a trope of of the show?
At least he dies at least twice that I'm aware of.
That's great. That's awesome that that like translated into his card.
It's like he's like a Krillin, except for people like Leomon.
Someone probably likes Krillin.
He,
Someone, somewhere,
he's relatable, I guess.
once a season, some version of Leomon dies.
Yeah, that's true. Not all the same Leomon.
That's
Okay.
the other thing about Digimon so far that is freaking me out. I think I was telling you this was like Agumon is like a character. Like Agumon knows Tai. Tai goes back into the digital world, and Agumon's like, "Oh hey, what's up,
Sorta.
buddy? Here you are." But then like they run into like herds of other Digimon of all the same type. So like
And
where
there also are other Agumon.
okay, we haven't
Spoilers
seen
for
any
like
of those yet.
the detective series. It's like the fifth one.
Perfect.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna desperation play Magna Angemon. Not Digivolve it, but I'll recover one.
Cool.
Oops, I looked at it accidentally. Okay. And then that puts me at 0 again. Oh goodness. Um I'll just play a Gabumon.
Just a Gabumon.
I don't know what to do. I'll pass. Why? That's not worse. You know what I mean?
All right, let's flip over an egg.
Yeah, and I guess it's kind of like Pokemon in that regard. Like in the video game, there's only like one Bulbasaur. There are theoretically tons of Bulbasaurs, but like there's only one in the game to make it feel special. Usually, I know that changes with like Let's Go and stuff like that, or Let's Go.
So I'll play this guy here, and I'll download Agumon.
Is that wait? Wasn't that the same name as that other guy?
Argamon.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is not even a similar
So
Digimon
I
at
just
all.
put Argamon on top of Argamon.
What the hell? Did they just forget to change the name?
listen, listen. You know
Sorry,
more about this than me.
I don't know this guy at all. Why is he full of philosopher stones?
You know.
Okay,
Interesting.
so, huh?
Okay. Let's swing into your security here with Malomyotismon.
Okay, okay. I was supposed to shuffle after I recover, wasn't I?
I think so.
I think. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I guess I don't know any of them anyway. It's Gabumon, or was Gabumon?
Someone's dead.
Okay.
This says usually don't see the others of their partner Digimon because it would make them seem less special, but technically, yes, Agumon would just be one of the many Agumon in the digital world. Let's see. What do I want to do now? I'll leave that
Yeah,
there.
I don't know anything about Argomon. I don't think I've seen this guy before.
Argamon to. What are the chances that you have something that kills?
Why is this? Oh, that you tap this to use the download.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
rest of that, I should say. Okay.
Oh, I miss adding. Okay, perfect.
You miss adding.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna evolve this
Oh,
here.
what the hell? I like this thing. It's like, oh, I like it a lot actually.
I'm gonna tap this other
So
Argamon.
once you may download by resting your opponent. Well, that's not. Oh God.
So I think
Oh
that
God.
I of course don't get to use his effect while I'm playing him. So he just has download 3.
No.
So then that
Okay.
cost me 2.
I guess you have to be playing a card that has download already though.
Yeah.
Either way though, that seems real powerful. Also, I just like this. I haven't seen this guy before. I really like this design. It's like Torterra, but then a bird instead.
What does this do? Okay.
Also, I'm probably screwed.
And then he will security attack. Sarismon.
Yeah, it's another Zudamon. He's
Dudamon.
very dead.
Blown up. Um,
Womp womp.
and do that. I think I just passed to you, I guess. Put you on
Oh,
3.
I missed this Carriermon effect. I might have cheated at some point.
Oh, I totally forgot about that
I
too.
just, yeah, I don't think I should have gained any for Leomon, but I don't think it's gonna help me. So we'll just keep playing. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's my responsibility to remember that anyway. Look at all these rested Digimon that you can attack, though.
That's true. I can just
You can just
kill the shit out of some Agumons
just blow them off the face of the earth.
and then immediately lose next turn.
All of Argamon's forms are called Argamon, so it's not a typo.
I didn't assume it was a typo. I just was surprised by it. So I have 3 to work with. That is very little, but I think I can maybe do. Oh, I don't have any good inherited effects. Never mind.
Yeah, and you've been discarding mine.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, is there? There's technically a world where I can kill Mallow my Edismon.
Really?
It ain't pretty though, and I think I otherwise just leave. Actually, this Therismon is probably a bigger threat at this point. Oh yeah, have you been doing your gain the thing every time you kill someone?
you or
Although I
your
don't know how
I
many you've
haven't.
done that.
I've only killed the one thing, I think.
I guess you gotten one less from Leomon because Leomon. Oh, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna lose next turn. So
Right.
that's. Here, I'll play a Golden Ripper. So now whenever my guys attack, you get -2.
They all
Or
have.
minus 2000.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, all my dudes have that effect. So I think I just need to deal with your little shits because I can't deal with the big ones, just factually speaking.
Right.
Here, I'll try this. I'm gonna do a what is it? So you don't have a blocker, do you?
I have no blockers. None at all.
Okay. I'm gonna have Magna Angemon do a security attack, and then when it attacks, I'm gonna give Terriermon -2000.
Got it. Terramon is dead, but I will gain a memory then because of Mallow Myotismon.
Yep, I didn't think that through. Oh well, let's keep going. Do the security thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I screwed that up. Okay, well, kill that Agumon at least.
Agumon's gone.
Okay, so I probably just lose. I was thinking I could kill all your little guys this way, but
So,
yeah, I forgot about Malamaiasmon. I was pretty screwed no matter what though.
yeah, so then I'll do this and card. Cool. Yeah, I'll attack your Magna Angemon.
And Garurumon's also dead.
Cool. Security attack with Sarismon.
You did it. Well, yeah,
Woo!
you gotta take one more
Agumon.
time.
Agumon for the
Okay.
win. All right. I like the purple cards, I think. And Sarismon here is pretty sweet.
There was a purple deck I really wanted to try, but it had too many cards that weren't in Tabletop Simulator. It was like a lot of graveyard shenanigans.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you want to do best 2 of 3s or just play other decks?
I already started deleting my cards, but I can just pull it back out again. So it's up to you. Let's do best
I'll
2 out
play
of 3.
different.
We both said opposite things.
Okay, where are my eggs?
Well, I guess we have enough decks. It's probably more fun just to mix them up.
Yeah. Also, to be honest, I'm not super thrilled with this one.
Let's do it then.
Why can't I delete that card? Do I? I think I'm not promoted. I
Oh,
think because
really?
I left. Because I got disconnected at some point in there.
Oh, but your cards were still out. That's right. Play this deck. So this is the deck that I think is actually like really good, or supposed to be
Okay,
good.
I'll play this red green one. I don't. It showed up on the tournament tab. That's all I know about it. Okay, let's find those eggs. Because I don't think they're on just one end of it. Just one problem with the importer.
Yeah, I wish it kept them all together. I guess we could like,
You could prepare ahead of time, but
yeah, before you save.
Yokomon.
I got them all. Okay.
I'm always thrown off why Yokomon
Oh,
evolves into Biomon, the bird,
thanks, Musa.
when in the same season there's a plant. Palmon is also in the same season, but like I don't know, it just feels again one of those kind of like it feels like they're just going to the wrong Digimon.
I speaking of Palmon, um, just got through the episodes where Palmon is introduced, and then Palmon's evolution, which I forget the name of now, but turns into the big cactus.
The cactus, oh god! So they actually, I think, make fun of that in this show. It's just a fucking cactus with boxing gloves.
Oh, I was the biggest fan of the giant cactus. Like
I
that
just
is
love how, like, in any other show, they would have done something like clever, like, oh, like yeah, the Southern Belle like tamer will have it evolve into. I mean, granted, later it evolves like Lemon and stuff like that. But is there only? But like,
Togemon. Thanks, Musa.
okay, where's my fifth egg? Um, this is super annoying. I can't find it. But there it is. Yeah, I just love that it's like just incredibly disparate. Of like, oh, this cute design of like this cute plant. Nah, it's a cactus with boxing gloves. What up?
It's also fun in the reboot anime. Like Tai and Agumon are like buds, but like they don't really know each other super well yet. But then when they meet Sora and meet Palmon, like she's like leading them. That didn't really roll over very well.
not, not to nitpick. Sora is Biomon.
Uh, wait, what's the so
I
is
know. I forget Palmon's tamer's name.
okay? So yeah, whatever. It's also confusing because I'm going from the dub or the sub rather, so like the names are slightly different too. Um, no, I'm just wrong apparently, Musa. Mimi, that's right. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mimi.
that's right.
Um, but yeah, so like she's like the queen of their little area, and she's like hanging out with all these Digimon, and like clearly she's to the point where Palmon will like die for her, like and like when you look at the others, it's like Tai is just like I guess this guy's cool. I don't know. I didn't actually pay attention to who rolled what. Are you going first?
I rolled a 2. You rolled a 6. So you're going
Okay,
first.
all five cards.
Also, I don't think it's come up. I've completely forgotten the rule that you can't play an option card. Is it options or tamers? You can't play unless you can't play an option card unless you control a
Options.
tamer of that color, right?
It's not tamer. It's just any card of that color.
Yeah, you definitely have a tamer or an option or a Digimon of that color.
Right. Upamon. When attacking once per turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution sources, draw one.
Yes, that goes with like the Gomamon thing I was supposed to be doing. Not Gomamon, sorry, Gapamon stuff I was doing last game.
Put a Lekmon on there. Draw a card. Um,
Ooh. Okay, definitely the card I'm just gonna totally guess the pronunciation.
play Grizzlymon.
Oh my god, these names. I have not seen a lot of these Digimon before. This is gonna be a
Card is
chore.
card's very pretty that I just drew. Your turn.
Why'd you wait, why'd you
Did I do what?
Oh my god, I completely forgot. Last game you're supposed to draw when you digivolve.
You weren't doing that?
I didn't do it once.
Oh.
You know, that
that
made at least some difference.
yeah, that makes sense why your hand was so light at one point.
Oh god, I forgot. Man, that is bad. Okay, so this is Baby Jamon. Baby, whatever. Once per turn, if this Digimon has piercing, he gets plus 2,000 DP.
That guy's cool looking.
Let's throw a Biomon onto that one for freebies, and I'll go draw a card. There we go.
We did it.
Oh, that's such a. I even made such a big deal about how I thought that was a great mechanic.
Yo, I completely forgot it.
Okay. I'll play and good luck on this one. Kokuwamon. I don't know. It's a bunch of wires.
It's a Lek kid.
And your turn.
All right.
If I get a huge stack onto him, he is better.
He's better. I'll play a Vulcan's Hammer to get a memory.
Tight.
Thanks. I will miscount. I didn't actually need to do that, but it's okay.
You'll eventually use it.
Yeah.
Or you'll pass the turn and give me 3 better. This is a. I really wish this game had a mulligan. This game is just a lot of stuff not lining up. I feel like.
And I'll draw.
Ooh, this is some promo art. When play, draw a card. All right. Seems like a good thing to do.
Play horse.
For somebody being in an anime, his eyes are extra anime.
Yeah.
Okay, so they only gave me 1. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I would have given you 2 if not for the Vulcan's Hammer. Paid off.
Paid off in spades.
I watched a little bit of a stream where it was like the top 4 of a tournament or whatever. And when people do what I did there with the Vulcan's Hammer and like play it where you didn't really need to, they called it the dubious hammer, which I liked a lot.
I keep forgetting you can just jump to evolutions. Like that might just
Like hard cast him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I didn't forget the mechanic either. I keep not acknowledging it as an option.
It feels so bad because they're so expensive. Like
Right, and you're not
like
drawing the card, and then you're also not getting any inherited abilities.
right.
Do I have to attack with this moron? Like he's just gonna die.
He's gonna die.
He does get rid of health. I don't know.
Sure.
Wait, what else is he doing? Just pass and give you 3. That feels bad. I mean, hell, I might as well just play. Here, during the raising phase, I'll bring up Biomon. Let's do that first. I don't honestly feel like there's anything worth doing.
Cool.
I can make a real low value play. Okay, what do you got going on back here? You got a big stack going. So he's a blocker. Okay, he's just the usual blocker kind of text. God, honestly, I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
That's I think the first time we've ever used that rule.
I passed last game.
No, just set the 3 thing.
Yeah, I did that last time. Yeah.
I missed that.
Because it was that or put you at like 7 or something insane. Like it just didn't make any sense. All right. So I got a level 4 blocker and a level 3 Gabumon. And I'm at 3. So let's do this. Get another blocker.
All right.
Go to 1. Draw a card. Interesting.
I like how Grizzlymon looks way more like a wolf than a bear in its face, like its mouth. Maybe I'm just wrong. I might just be wrong.
And I'll play in. Let's play another Gabumon.
Okay.
Draw a card.
I'll raise a Yokomon. Which there we go. Okay. Okay. In my hand,
Okay.
there's a lot of like these evolutions aren't working out, but I can maybe do something now. So these are 6,000.
6,000 blocky boys. Is
Mm,
is government punting these other
No, a lot of these throw like the baby and rookie form, or not rookie, baby and in training form. So like bottom left of it, the one with the spike on its head is its rookie, is its in training form. I always forget the name of those ones, but it spends a lot of time in that form in the anime. I feel like
it's comforting.
it's one of those like, oh, he exhausted himself a lot after the last battle, and so Master's gonna carry it around in that form for a bit.
Gotcha.
Also, I like how in training also just means no limbs usually.
you're, you're training to grow your limbs.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a big play, I
I,
guess.
I didn't realize Kokuwamon's
The hell is his
inherited
hammer?
skill.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't realize you had the potential for security attack. +1.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Jagamon. So when he's attacking or go to the top three of my deck, I can play Digimon of level 3.
Oh
Like
dear.
specifically 3 though. Or 6, sorry, I don't
6, yeah.
care. Amongst them on the battlefield. So that's a very specific hit.
All right, cool.
There we go. We got this. I think this is the one that's supposed to become the one you play the series, whatever it's called.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
Sure, the fact that it has like it's a okay, it's the plan. Hey, another one of these guys. Flip them on.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, if my Biomon has piercing gets plus 2,000, watch out.
Just checking to see what it was.
It's almost irrelevant effect.
So,
Yeah, one issue you kind of run into is you get like a lot of like, oh, if I only have odd number levels in my hand, oops. I just gotta play this guy. I'm not gonna get the in between.
all right, I guess we'll digivolve onto here,
Where?
and that will cost me 3. Put 2.
Okay,
So,
so you don't. So the only thing you have going is once per turn, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolutions when attacking, you get to draw one.
what you do?
I do, I have two, but that doesn't matter.
I'll security attack.
So he's at 7,000. Okay, your funeral. There it is, 6,000 for Groundramon.
Nice, and I'll draw one.
Who's just a dragon.
Dragon of the ground.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Earth Dragon. My mistake. Let's not. Also, an ultimate form only being 6,000 feels like not going.
Put this guy over here. Ba-ba.
Ooh, just a normal Garurumon.
And when played,
I'm gonna
one of your
play.
Digimon becomes active. So,
That's horseshit.
where Garurumon will become active.
Oh, I don't like a lot of what's happening right now.
Everything's great. Don't worry about it.
Did I only choose bad
Oh, I
player?
forgot
Or
to
am I just
draw
a bad
for.
player?
I needed to draw for that. Hmm?
Thank God the stream can't see my hand to know how bad my plays are.
I mean, doesn't seem great right now.
Can you just give me like 10 top memory to work with? I could probably do something cool with it. I don't know.
I will. Let's see. You got a 7,000 over there. Very working.
I do. This
I
is
will just play this guy and draw. Gorillamon is the laziest Digimon name ever, and that's saying
I
something.
mean, I would say there's a lot of like ties. I feel
Yeah, that is like we did just look at a card in the last game, whose name is Woodmon, and he's just a giant tree.
there's also Armadillomon and Hawkmon.
Yes,
Like, these are
Armadillomon.
main character Digimon. Okay. Uh, that's okay. Murderman isn't actually that big, at least. I can maybe deal with that. Maybe not.
7,000.
Okay, so I got a 7,000. You got a 7,000. I It's been two cards to deal with one. That's always a good rate.
Yeah, two. I find 2 for 1ing myself is typically good in card games.
But I think I kind of have to be honest.
I want to see you swing with the Earthy Boy over there.
I probably am.
Good.
But I gotta do some setup first. I gotta do this. Okay, I'm gonna flower cannon your Wergar Rumon,
Oh no. Okay.
and then I'm gonna Hornbuster
Oh dear.
my Jagamon to give it plus 3,000.
Cool.
So now it's 10,000. And then Jagamon's gonna get in there on Wergarurumon.
All right. Do I want to block
And
that?
I got you can wait, you can block your friends?
Yeah. Wait. It's just when
Uh
your opponent attacks.
oh well, I already did it.
I mean, it
Anyway,
doesn't matter for your
I got this effect first. Well, I know, but that means I'm not gonna kill the one I want. If I go
right.
the top three, so I'm looking for what is it? A green six. I missed. These go on the bottom
Yeah.
in any order.
I'll block.
Yeah, I missed that blockers can defend other Digimon. Okay, well, that felt less good.
I
um,
mean, you still got rid of my blocker, so that's something.
yeah, but like, I didn't really need to spend at least one of those cards for that.
Fair point.
Okay, I'll Digivolve Woodmon onto.
Woodmon.
Yep. Speaking of him, right, I drew him right as you mentioned him.
Woodmon really wants to be directly on top of that
So
card.
draw that card, and then give you two, and then pass the turn.
Draw for turn. This says, I guess I consider those less lazy because the Digimon in the show had actual character. That helps, I guess. Rillamon shows up once and is basically just a wall for the heroes to take down. But he's got belts on his leg and a giant arm cannon. So
Is Grillamon in your hand or something? Or
yeah,
I missed him? I was gonna say, why Grillamon?
because he's in my hand.
Okay, I mean I don't know what the cards do, so that doesn't help me. Hey, it's Elikmon.
Elikmon will
Oh
be
yeah.
here. Draw a card. Oh yeah, supposed to become active over here.
Nope, you missed it. That's how the game works.
Completely fast out. All right, so this is a card right here.
Hey, so you have a level 5. That is terrifying to me.
You have a level 5.
I swear that Woodmon has the exact same art, just Wood Elemental.
Interesting. What is this guy's inherited ability? Okay. All right. All right.
And watch out, if I get 2 more evolutions onto Woodmon, whew, man.
I'm gonna play Plesiomon here. Go to
Oh,
0.
Christ.
Draw a card. Oh,
Okay.
we're getting
At least
somewhere now.
at least it's easy to understand.
Yep. Plesiomon is just a big old vanilla. And Plesiomon will do a secure. Well, no, Plesiomon will attack Jagamon. Even though he does have security attack +1, I needed to get Jagamon off the board.
If your opponent has a Digimon, no Div. Okay, then also, don't you get to draw one?
Think when
No, no.
attacking.
Yeah, you had that once per turn. If your
Yeah.
opponent has, yeah.
I think that's all I. Yeah, because the
Yeah,
Where
you
Garurumon is
only
only.
get a card and to kill my guy.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. I'm at 0 now. I think this makes sense. 3, and I can discard 2 sources from the bottom of one of your Digimon. So let's get rid of Okuwamo.
Okay.
Draw a card for that.
But Baby Demon could have given. Okay. That sucks. Can't do anything with that guy. I got 4. I got 3 mana. I'm calling mana to work with.
Memoriana.
So you just got this big old plesiosaur.
Yeah.
I can technically get over top of it. I don't know why I'd want to. It wouldn't have a good end result, probably. Maybe. God, you have so many cards in hand.
Yep.
Here, I'm gonna first evolve this into what is this? A Kuamon. And draw a card, which I'll remember. Oh, okay, I lost it. So his inherited ability, well, he has one. If your
Yep.
opponent, if this Digimon destroys your opponent's Digimon, I get a memory. Cool. And then I will go one. I'll go one step further.
Ooh.
Good luck on me on this one. It's Gran Kawugamon. Oh my god, this guy.
Ran Kougamon.
So
Oh,
I can take a
piercing.
card, and then yeah, so he has piercing, and then he gets plus 4,000 on my turn.
Oh, dang. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Just I'm sure you'll be fine. like I can't, if I tap out though while your guy's up, then you're gonna kill him.
Well, I mean,
We're at a standstill.
I
Like a tamer or an option or something.
don't think we are.
Okay.
I mean, your guy is a 15,000 right now.
On my turn. It's your turn though. Because
Oh,
I had to
because you played
go
him.
first.
Okay. Sorry,
I had
I
to
didn't
go.
realize that the memory had come to my side. I'm like, why aren't you attacking me? Okay.
Nope. Yeah, no. If I could have gotten in, but I don't think I was gonna get a turn where like I'd have 6 memory available. Yeah, then I could have killed him,
Gotcha, gotcha.
which would have been hella sweet. Instead, now if you attack, I can kill you. If I attack, you can kill me.
all all shaping
But you
up.
also have a million cards in hand, so I feel like there's just gonna be an option that like is just deals with him or something.
I mean, that'd be cool. Well, I guess here's one option. We'll play a Grizzly Mon.
I get it.
The strategy becomes clear. Draw a card.
Oh, I more meant I get it as an option.
Oh, okay.
Also, I thought this card in my hand was a mega, or no, sorry, it was a champion, not an ultimate. But I guess I shouldn't say what it is because we have played with it before.
I will attack your security with my Plezimon. So it's security attack +1, and I draw a card.
First one, hey, I get to use this thing. So I have to my hand. So it's Dimension Scissors. So it's a main one. One of your Digimon gets, if this Digimon destroys an opponent's Digimon by battle, make this Digimon active. So
Cool.
I get to kill something, I get it, do it. And then the second one is a dead Biomon.
Very dead. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Oh, wait.
What?
No, keep going.
You do something wrong?
No, no.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
Interesting. Oh, hang on. You didn't get. I didn't actually get security attack +1 there.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, I forgot that you didn't have that dude
I'll
anymore.
replace this with a card from the deck to make it.
Okay. Seems reasonable. Sorry about that.
No, actually, I didn't notice that at all. Okay, well then never mind. If you had lethal otherwise, but I think, but it doesn't matter. But now you don't, so it's okay.
Play
And,
Gorillamon.
okay, I remember him. He was like, I think in the anime he was literally the same model as that Elvis monkey, but then
They look
just
very
silver.
similar.
He has a cannon on his arm. I don't remember the cannon on him. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Digimon that came like later in the same one.
So.
I also forget the Elvis Digimon's name.
Excuse me, my Digimon is needing me to clean up his poop. Also, I bought one of those handheld Digimons.
That's what they're based on.
Yeah, I have one now. Right here.
Okay.
It needs something. Maybe it's hungry? I don't really know how to play it yet. I just got it today.
Is it? Do they make like new ones, or is this like?
Yeah, no, this is a remade one. They make them.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like you got like a really old vintage one or something.
He like needs things. Yeah,
Right.
so
That's the concept.
I also this is probably not a good thing for me to buy, having a real child and all that. I don't need to clean up digital poop. I clean up real poop on a daily basis, but
Yeah, I pick up at least 3 handfuls of the poop on it every day.
Okay. Let's see. So, oh, what do you got going on here? you got some cards, you got some things.
Definitely feeling like, and I'm sure like at the high level, more colors is just better, like in Magic.
Hmm.
But I definitely am feeling like I need to stick to this mono colored deck because
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
been just so much of like, oh, I have the right levels but the wrong color and the wrong levels and the right color type thing.
One of those is great practice for the other, referring to the poop thing. Yeah, I don't know that clicking a button and watching poop emojis fly off a screen is necessarily going to prepare me for diaper changing.
Like, I'm sure it was just a game mechanic thing, but in the I think PS1, I can't remember if it's PS1 or PS2 game for Digimon, I just constantly had every Digimon Digivolve like Numamon or whatever his name is. Hey, it's Metal Garurumon. Just because I didn't do like I didn't clean up its poop right or something like that, and it, every freaking time, and it's like the most disappointing thing you can have happen to you as a kid.
That's what
Oh,
this one.
I'm a failure as a mother, and I'm like 10-year-old boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that this is the exact same thing because I was looking at like there are criteria for basically whether it gets to like ultimate form and stuff, and it's like you gotta not screw up raising it. Right now, here I'll tell you what I have right now. I have a Koromon. My Koromon weighs 29 G's.
That's right. Grand
Great.
scale. That seems really small.
Maybe it's
Okay,
like
I'm gonna play Dimension Scissor.
okay.
Grand, this guy. He's gonna attack your Plesiomon because he's at 1500 right now, and he has
Sucks.
piercing. And if he kills something, he gets +1 memory, and if he kills something, he untaps.
Ooh, this is all bad. Let's see. So I'm just gonna lose this. So if I block with Grizzlymon, you're gonna untap. You're gonna get a security attack. You're gonna untap, and then you can attack Plesiomon again at that point. But if you kill Plesiomon, then you're just done skis.
Well, he still untaps.
Well, he untaps, but like you don't get the third security attack, I guess, if you wanted it.
Hmm.
Okay, so I will not block.
Yeah, that's I think correct. So security thing gets in there. I, it's not is it optional?
There. Oh,
Okay, I'll take it. That's
man, that sucks.
so I untap. I get +1 memory. I I don't get it for killing the security guy. Okay. Okay. Do I have like a flower cannon or something to tap in over your dudes? That'd be really good right now. That'd be
Oh,
that'd
that
be a
would be
hell of
really
a
good.
story.
Yeah. I was talking about the other way around. If you can change a diaper, you can handle some poop emojis on the screen. That's very true. That's very true.
Okay, I can't defend anyway. And let's see. So when attacking, play level 4 less Digimon. For okay, you can basically pull out. Wait. Okay, so you can pull out his Digimon, his Digivolution sources. Okay. Um,
And you play it. So
right,
I'd
it does
be
trigger Gabumon type
right,
effect.
right.
That's interesting. Um,
Says I think I remember something about Digimon weight is determined more by how much data it would be made of rather than its
oh,
mass in physical terms.
that, given how silly Digimon is, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Interesting.
Uh, okay, so I can't really do anything with these cards. This is a can't Digimon that anymore. Yeah, he's gonna do a security attack.
Wait, yeah, I'll let that happen. Wow,
Oh,
all my good cards.
yeah, Mike can kill these big guys. If this Digimon destroys, yeah, just making sure I'm not missing a trigger because I'm really bad about that. Okay, then I will end the turn by playing a Woodmon.
Woodmon.
Or your turn.
Draw. I think there's like a specific card in this deck that I just haven't seen yet. I've got
I mean, it's pretty likely at this point.
yeah.
There's a lot of cards left. Is that you have a billion cards in hand, so gotta go
Right.
ahead.
Let's see what do I want to play. This guy over here. Card. There it is. There it is. Now we're here.
Did you cycle into your big bad boy?
Did cycle into the bad boy, but let me see how I want to handle this though.
Okay.
So I think this will.
I just want to point out. So you pointed out that Woodmon evolves into Treemon. Woodmon is a stump by design. Stumps don't grow into trees.
That's true. That's true. Stumps are pretty much done. Like that's basically that's
Really, that
their.
should be his final form.
Let's see. So I am at 4. Um,
I guess it could be a log, but same difference. I mean, I know there's a lot of dumber things that happen. So probably shouldn't fall on that sword too much. I mean, there's an armadillo that becomes a submarine, so
I will do this. All right. So I will security attack with Gorillamon.
okay. Any bonus effects?
Nope, just 6,000.
Um, I probably need to block that. I know you're like counting on it, but I mean, it's not going to be. But I think that's better for me because then if you attack with Grizzlemon, then you won't get the +1 or +1 draw. So yeah, I'll block that.
Cool.
Each other. Also, I'm just really low in health.
Still worth it. So I'll that way. Yeah, I will security attack with Metal Guru. So when he attacks, can play a level 4 less Digimon from its sources as a separate Digimon without paying its cost. So I will play the Garurumon.
Yeah, I don't see any reason you can't like disconnect your chain. So yeah,
Boom.
one played, one of your Digimon become.
And I'll make this dude active again.
Yeah, I really need this to kill that Metal Garurumon right now.
Yeah.
Boom. Nope.
Okay. He will attack again.
Are you gonna pull out your Gabumon?
Security attack again. I'll pull out the Gabumon, yeah.
Cordramon, who is smaller than you.
And Gabumon. Wow, these cards are really awkward to play with. Draw a card off that.
Okay, I'm not dead yet. But not much better than that.
Thinking through how to do. I think I'll just do this then. So what do I put this guy on to?
My third deck that I have.
Yeah, we'll Digivolve onto here.
Oh yeah, it was this one.
6, put you at 2. When
Oh,
Digivolve,
right.
destroy one of your opponent's Digimon and all your opponent's Digimon with the same name. So we'll get rid of Grankuwagamon.
When attacking, return at level 6 Digimon from this card Digilist. Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's some anime bullshit right there.
I'm assuming Digivolving onto something that was already rested, he stays rested. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think the way they word it is like it has all the same like statuses.
Okay.
Is the thing they keep it for it. I can go for Biomon, who's been sitting here all game and I haven't done anything with. You're gonna regret it.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, that doesn't actually help. um, boy howdy. So if I play this card in my turn, literally any card in my hand except for literally any card in my hand, my turn ends.
Cool.
So that ain't great.
Yeah, it feels pretty good getting to play Omnimon here and only giving you 2 memory from it.
Oh, I'm gonna just cock block you at least a little bit. Omnimon ain't attacking next turn.
Is that just a fog?
No, it's just Omnimon.
Okay, all right, cool.
One of your opponent's Digimon.
Drawn for turn.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, hopefully I can figure it out. Let's raise Gomamon.
This could be a recovery option.
So let's see. He says, "Yeah, we'll attack with Omnimon and return."
He's the only one you can't.
No, I'm gonna do it. All right, fine. We'll leave those there. We'll attack with. Yeah, do I want to level him up first? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. He's a level 4. I don't. He's security attacking. What's this
Oh
card?
yeah, Leary. It's a Scrapple.
Okay, cool. And then Gomamon will get in for the winsies.
Mm.
Omnimon is kind of a broken card.
Well, I mean, he's also a billion cost and level 7. Like, I think that's not unreasonable.
You can also play him in red and blue decks.
Yeah, because he's Garurumon. He's like the first. I think he was like the first like kind of fusion Digimon, but they didn't call it DNA Digivolving then. It was the like movie ending for Metal Garurumon and War Greymon, I
Oh,
think, or
interesting.
Metal Greymon.
Is there is a Digimon
This is a
card
new
game?
Digimon card game.
Yes. So this is it's a paper card game, but this is the tabletop simulator mod for it. So we are um, trying it out there. So people have just translated these cards from the Japanese, the original Japanese. It is coming to English speaking countries next year.
Sometime.
Yeah, like sometime January next year. But yeah, kind of getting a head start on playing it. They haven't announced any like official digital version of it yet, but there is a Japanese like learn to play app that came out when it launched in Japan. So
It's
we
like every Japanese card game, they have like an app or something just to learn to play it, which is like, you got close and then you just stop, you drop the ball at the finish line to make it like
yeah, like
easy.
you had to do all the work of like designing the field and like the card interactions and stuff, but like
Right.
didn't put them all in there. Yeah.
Although, oh yeah, I'm granted they only have to do some number of actions, then like, they have to be like a set
Oh,
deck.
it's definitely easier, but yeah, it's like some of the work's already done.
Okay, this deck hopefully is just like it's only one color this time, so hopefully I don't just end up the same. I mean, the last one might have been good. I had this like just really awkward where I had all my like I was only drawing even level cards, and maybe it's a deck building mistake. Maybe it was just getting unlucky. I'm not sure. And it was just like, cool. I can't do anything with this.
Right. When we the first game where I had like two colors for the first time, I was just like stuck with all these like high level purple cards in my hand. Like, okay, everything's green on the board. I can't evolve into these guys.
Well, yeah, the one deck that I played at the end of last week was it was a three-color deck, but like the purple was just there for like the top end. It kind of just skipped to it almost. It
Oh,
didn't even
weird.
play. It didn't really play cards in the middle for purple. Yeah, I think it was blue and what was their color? Maybe it was just blue as the main deck. I know it had a lot. I know it had Gomamon and like Leomon and stuff like that. I don't remember. Oh no, yeah. Okay, there was one part I didn't like. It had random. I think it was red cards for like just Gatomon and nothing else. But like, and I get the idea because the Gatomon had the same effect as their cards, where it was like when this card dies, you get memory type effects. But like, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't worth splashing for just that. Okay, and three, unbeatable number. And I think I had the same CD most. Although I learned Yu-Gi-Oh! I learned through the Game Boy Advance game, the best way to learn how to play a game.
The Pokemon Game Boy Color game was awesome.
Oh yeah,
We're talking about
no,
no, we're
yeah.
talking about CD-ROM. Okay.
There's also CD-ROM. I also had the Game Boy game for that one.
So I had the CD-ROM, like I guess it was an actual real video game because they do that, but Yu-Gi-Oh, or the actual subtitle for it. But there was a PC game, which is where I learned to play that, and that was awesome. Like for the time, like it was so good.
I learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh from the Game Boy Advance game. I forget the subtitle as well, and it was very accurate and very good. My friend Lucas learned how to play it from the anime, so we had very different
Yeah.
understanding of the rules when we first played against each other. Like he just like turn one, plants like a blue eyes right dragon from his hand. I'm like, there's like tributes involved.
It's like I mean I saw Yugi do it. I don't know.
He got well. First off, it'd be Kaiba. Let's not be.
That's fair.
But yeah, it was just like he got like upset when I told him you can't just do that. And obviously, like our decks would not have worked against each other. And then, but then like to reconcile things, we rented Forbidden Memories, which I don't know if you ever played that on the I think PS1 or maybe PS2.
Yeah, that one isn't the actual card game, right? That
Oh,
one.
it is horrendously different. The whole game is just smushing together cards in your hand and hoping they fuse into something cool. I mean,
Nice.
you can know what they do, but we didn't know what they did.
All
It
right.
was just like an entirely separate game.
I got high roll, right?
Yeah, you got a four, I got a three.
The
Right, Moses.
Summon.
Oh, okay. I remember this guy. This is the
Yeah,
I
I've played this deck against you.
okay.
Um,
I am. How many arguments? I wonder.
I'll evolve into Caramon.
God, I just that one's so I hate those eyes. So what was the? That's right. You get plus 2,000 for each other of the same name, and then that top end guy has the. He wants to have the same name a lot.
This and two for you, and I'll draw a card. Go ahead.
What a weird glow up.
Yeah, it becomes Greymon. I, I
Ooh,
I will say the Yu-Gi-Oh card game on Switch is super good. Like that's super fun to
I
go
think
back
I
to.
bought it and haven't played it. I'm not sure.
Well, it's cool because it goes through like the battles from the anime, so like you don't have to deck build if you don't want to. You can just play the like pre-set up battles. Um, which is fun because like a lot of times I really like playing card games, but I don't want to learn how to build a deck for every single card game.
I like playing card games, just none of that figuring it out nonsense. what's, what's
Well,
going
I
on?
don't know. Like it's like
I know what you're saying.
yeah, it's like because it's just like there's so much that has to go into like knowing how to make a good deck that like that I feel like that's a ramp up. Like you do that once you are fairly confident with the game, and sometimes you just want like I just want to see the cool cards. I want to make the big tributes happen.
I'll play a Gilmon on top of that. So, no real effect on that guy.
Well,
But
that's a cool dude.
he's the one we were talking about that like in Tamers the third season, like his Tamer like created him. Like he like drew him as like, oh, this is a cool like imaginary monster, and then it just became a Digimon kind of.
Fun fact: that's how the new Super Sentai works. The
Copying Digimon Tamers.
yeah, Sentai Red drew all of their vehicles and then wished them into life.
Okay, so Agumon, when played with the top five cards in my deck, I can add a Tamer card from among them to my hand and put the rest on the bottom in any order. So, my
He made him to be cooler than Agumon.
I mean, he has like the every season has like a different dinosaur that's like replacing Agumon. Like the second season has Vmon for it and stuff like that. And like the fifth season, they're like, I'll just do Agumon again. I once again missed. So I have Greymon, two
Man.
Agumons, a Monodramon, and a Gallantamon.
Oh, and these go on the bottom of your deck. They're just gone. They're just gone forever.
I'm probably gonna. I'm honest, I probably have multiple copies of at least some of those.
I don't
I
know.
don't know why I shuffled them, but it probably doesn't matter.
In any order, you could have stacked your deck here.
I wanted it in the order it landed in.
Such a fool.
Um,
My turn. Draw a card.
yeah, Galtmon is
Raise
hella.
this guy.
I think if I remember right, Gallantmon is also like I think the first time like the Tamer digivolves into the Tamer and the Digimon digivolve like together. Gallantmon and then like Renmon's cat thingy and Terriermon's whatever the hell happens there. Okay, we got Greymon versus Agumon, the classic big boy battle.
Enemies forever.
Right. Yeah, Renmon also does it with hers at least. And they become like that weird I guess it's just a fox. I don't know how to describe it. I forget what Terriermon's like fusion evolution thing looks like. Ooh, Metal Greymon. So what do you got going on? So if your Pokemon has reboot, it has jamming. If bonus for bonus names, and then just plus 1,000. So it's an 8,000
It's an
reboot.
8,000 reboot jammer right now.
Just to
Yeah.
remind myself, reboot is you untap during my turn,
Yep.
and then what does jamming do again?
Jamming means it can't die to security battles.
Okay, that seems good
So
right now.
yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Okay,
Greymon versus Agumon is like trying to pick a fight with your dad.
Yeah, but now it's like my granddad.
No, no, now it's like your dad went and got a bat. Or I don't know how anyone could fight Agumon. He's just too cute.
I mean, I don't know. I'd kick a dinosaur.
Dare you?
Anyway, what's going on?
That's your turn.
Oh, right. Remember, I was like, why aren't you attacking? I also forgot what
I
the
wish that I could.
Okay, so I have 2 to work with. I'm gonna evolve Guilmon into Growlmon.
I should like
And look,
remember these cards are back here. Yeah.
I'm doing canon evolutions over
Oh,
here.
you are.
So I get to draw a card. That costs 2.
Check out these runes he puts on his thighs.
Hell yeah, Growlmon's the best. I mean, I don't know if Growlmon's specifically the best.
I
Growlmon's sweet. Okay, Agumon is looking a bit outmatched, but
I think Agumon could take me.
it's also not an option. That's just not how the game works.
Agumon can certainly take one of my security off the.
Um, I'll play a tie. So you get 4. That's a lot, but we've seen him.
Yep.
Memory True Less becomes 3, and then
Oof.
all my Digimon with 4 or more Digivolution sources get security tag. Your turn.
That's not ideal for me. I'll draw a card. Up.
I'm just playing protagonist deck.
Okay.
How do you have so many cards?
That's pretty cool because I've been drawing cards as I evolve things.
I have 2.
All right, I'm gonna do this for free.
Who's this? Oh, it's Gatsumon. Whatever you say it. The
Oh,
rock
so-
guy.
yeah, the rock block.
Yeah, the tiny blocker.
All right. So now he's 3.
Who is? Oh,
Yeah, I'm just deciding how to handle this here.
Also, this Greymon implies there's at least an Agumon in black. Once again, establishing I think there's an Agumon in literally every color.
Oh yeah, there definitely is.
Which is like I can understand reusing the same one, but yeah, it feels a bit lazy.
I think we will security attack
Okay,
since
so
I
yeah,
have
security attack, just security attack.
just security attack, but it has
Yeah,
GMing. So
yeah. Well, this tie comes into play and does
dang
I
ties
guess it
here.
stacks. So if I get 4 Digivolution sources on someone, they get security attack +2.
That's bad for me.
I also feel a lot worse about playing this one last turn
I'll
because I was getting one for free anyway.
I want to actually.
Oh well,
I'll do it.
knowledge is power. Ooh, hi Andromon.
Hi, Andromon.
Yeah, getting a 10 power or sorry 10 cost for only 2 feels pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he
I
at
just
least lost the bonus effects, which is nice. Some of them. They give a red tamer when you're. Ooh. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
like Chrysalis Mon.
Crystal. Okay, that's how we're gonna pronounce that. I
Cry-
guess. Actually, no. I think it has to because there isn't a Chrysaliamon. I was thinking there has to be like an S before the mon, like Chrysalismon, but I guess it technically wouldn't be Chrysalismon.
yeah.
I mean, you still said it wrong. I'm pretty sure. But whatever.
um.
Digimon.
Oh, monster.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fix this because it's bothering the hell out of me.
Thanks. And I'll put another Metal Greymon out here.
They keep going up, huh?
Metal Greymon will be 3. 3. I'll draw a card. Your turn.
Okay. Don't bring out Growlmon right now. Probably. Probably time to bring out the big guns,
Yeah,
or
bring out the growls.
strictly smaller than Hyandramon guns.
I mean, it can still be a big gun. The phrase isn't biggest gun.
I'm actually maybe I shouldn't actually, just to keep him safe, which is kind of cowardly. But I mean, honestly, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't got a
Uh,
hair on your ass if you don't.
okay, we're gonna do. Do I just swing it with Agumon? Like,
I I
okay,
love the the
yeah. What the
testicular
hell?
fortitude.
Security tag with Agumon. I got nothing to lose here.
Agon's
Okay, he
dead.
died. Whatever.
R.I.P.
I'll replace him with an Agumon.
Oh man, this one's not as good.
I don't know. That one already did its thing.
This is the starter deck.
Yeah, but now he's the Dark Tyrannomon.
Ooh.
Okay, your turn. I'll get to draw a card first before I forget. Done.
Oh, active. I'll move my card stack back here.
Oh man,
Card.
this really weird tech card might actually come up.
Move this out.
All right, see you, Moses.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
I can't believe Moses is here.
He had to leave him part the seas. All right, so
Like a Danny Kaye joke to get in there, but I couldn't think of one.
I'm at one.
Oh, I can make him joke about erroneously or something. I don't know.
Do I have the cool thing going on where I have reboot, but I don't have.
You have plus one.
I'm an
You have plus
8,000 rebooter.
And then Hyandraman, I think, has plus 1,000 as well as the effect one on there. So he's at 13,000. And I have an angry dinosaur.
That only
He has a
has
he's a 7,000 dinosaur.
it's only your turn where it gets plus 1,000 for Hyandramon.
Actually, yeah, all of our guys have that. I don't. Oh no. Okay, so Caramon. Oh, you meant okay. Yeah, Caramon's on my turn.
Yeah,
Capurimon's on your turn.
when I have reboot, which I do. Yeah.
Agumon's on my turn.
All right, Metal Greymon is going to attack your security.
And is gonna die to this weaker Digimon.
And then Hyandramon's going to attack your security.
Who's also gonna die to an Agumon.
All right.
This is rough.
And then I'm going to
Probably try to defend in some way.
Nah, why worry?
Oh no.
What am I going to do here?
I don't know if I'm being too greedy or not. I don't think I am. But I'm also just running into like weird like anti-synergy problems. Or like I think this is one of those games kind of like in Magic where if I was just one turn ahead, this would be very different in terms of tempo. Not like suggesting I'm close to it. I'm just saying like the way my hand's working out. It's like
Right.
if I would have had last turn, or if I would have had first turn, I think I'd probably like keep you kind of suppressed.
This guy.
Oh, that guy is so dead. I'm all over that one.
Yeah, your turn, and I'll reboot.
I'll put that at 3 because of tie. Draw a card. What is this, friend? So Growlmon's a 4. Do I want to bring out Growlmon now? I think I kind of have to. Yeah, I have a lot of like the same effect that's just not working. So I'll bring out Growlmon.
Ramon's here.
Okay, I'll evolve it into War Growlmon.
Okay.
5.
Oof.
So first I'll draw a card. Then when I digivolve, I destroy when your opponent's at 3,000 or less.
Oh no! Not a Numamon. I walked right into this.
And that cost me 3. This almost works, but then it doesn't. God, these things are just so awkward. Do I just play a shitty? Maybe I should get in there with Dark Tyrannomon before because he can't block anyway, and I don't care if you attack him. He'll security attack. Hey, I killed it.
Yep.
Good job, Dark Tyrannomon. You're really
Really holding everything together.
Really bringing up the. Oh, I screwed up. Well. We're past it.
Cool.
I guess I can tackle. Okay, so this guy, it's if you have four or more Digivolution sources. I only have three Digivolution sources though.
Right, because it doesn't count the
So
card.
it basically just means I have a mega.
Yeah, you have to have
what,
a.
is what it implicitly says.
Unless
Uh,
down the road there's a card that adds sources underneath you somehow.
that's true. I
And
wouldn't be surprised.
also there's the cards that discard them. So just having a level 6.
And also, you can just play one from your hand. There's a lot
Right.
of reasons I'm wrong.
Yep.
But we're
That
learning.
there are.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you four and play
Oh.
Galantmon.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So you can do. Oh, that is
Yep.
awkward. I'm sorry.
Yep. 7,000.
Oh, that's very awkward.
It's so disappointing. And that would trigger all of my inherited effects. Oh, it'd be so great. Anyway, your turn.
Let's see. Yeah, I got that. Okay, cool.
Not all of them, but like multiple of them.
Egg. Puramon. So I have 4. I don't have block or anything, right? Yeah.
No, I don't got that going.
That'd be crazy. He's a level 5. Let's go up to another Hyandramon.
Oh, cool. You could actually use Sumon's effect.
Yeah,
That was unlikely.
you have a Digimon with the same name as this Digimon in the system plus 2,000 DP. Okay,
So I think he's. So right now he's a 4,000. On my turn, he's a 5,000. Oh, no. On your
or,
turn, he's a 14,000. On my turn, he's a 13,000.
right.
Weird. No, it's just always a 12,000.
I will attack with my bigger one. Sorry, security attack. Yeah.
Boom, he's dead.
Woo, did it.
I made this deck because I was just looking for a deck that had Garudamon.
And then I'll come at Dark Tyrannomon this time. And I think now's the time to do it. We'll go to Millenniumon.
Wait. Is it? Okay. So when did you overturn it? Oh, Christ.
Boom.
Who you picking?
Yeah. you're one again guy there.
Man, this is just a bad night for my Digimon.
So I definitely slow played the Millenniumon here just to let you build that dude up. I draw a card for that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels real bad.
I'm gonna cycle. Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess I have to play a blocker to live. Is the only thing I can do. When destroyed. Hmm.
Yeah, just get him back.
Okay, I think there's only one way to play this though. I had to play a blocker or kill a thing. So I'll
Yeah.
play this guy.
That's your
Your
blocker.
turn. Yep.
All right.
So a million cards in this deck are like kill everything, kill something with less than this, kill something with less than that.
Right.
So those things where if I could have got, and I had like two cards like destroy a blocker. We've had so many blockers, but they never were in play at the right time.
Yep. Hyandramon will attack. Security attack.
I'll block.
Okay. And Millenniumon will security attack.
Hmm.
Okay. And what do I want to do?
Give up.
I've thought about it. Definitely have thought about it. I don't want to.
And I don't know if maybe this is just. I think that's like also just like Guillimon's like theme is like dealing with smaller things, and then by dealing with the smaller things, I get synergies from having stuff in your graveyard. Which, if I learn anything from card games, means over time they'll get progressively worse because filling opponents' graveyards becomes worse in every card game over time.
Right.
Okay, let me. Well, I mean, technically that's a good card to draw, but probably in the too little, too late category. Let's stitch evolve this for one. Okay, that's the same card again. I'll Terraforce your big guy. Oh,
Nice.
sorry, this one because he won't come back.
Okay, even better for you, I guess.
Yeah, your turn. Good luck. I also drew a second one.
Oh,
I'm glad these are in my security deck.
yeah, I'll attack your security with Millennium on. Um,
Okay.
I had a cool thing. So the Infernamon is in this deck, which then makes Diaboromons cheaper, and I got a Diaboromon.
Yeah. And Diaboromon is the reason, like, theoretically, Summon has its effect.
I like this deck. I think I like black in general.
I think I like yellow and blue the most so far, but I do like this deck. I just like I said, I just felt like I was like just one like I said, it's kind of like a magic when you have a bunch of counter spells unlimited and you're just one turn behind, so you can never actually hold up the mana for it.
Yup.
I'll play another one of this one if you want.
Or sure.
If I can find my other egg.
I already deleted some of these cards. So let me the whole thing and reset them. Objects. Saved objects. Yeah, we'll do the.
Why is my keyboard not working? It's like maybe it's just the PDF. Not really. Excuse me.
Come on, Digitama.
No, oh, the wrong way to do that. I still really hope whenever it's actually officially translated, they just call it Digi Eggs.
I hope that they change the terms for all these things so everyone's just like super confused.
Just one of those things where it's like when you're watching
Yes.
fan dubs and they don't translate a word where it's like, oh, this word has no translation. And it's just like, I don't know, the word love, but like, oh, it's different though in
Yeah.
Japanese. It's like,
It's like this
okay,
very specific type of love you wouldn't understand if we translated
Christ, that game needs a mulligan mechanic.
it. I don't even yet.
Oh God,
Rolled a 6.
they have to add that, right?
So the tournament that I was watching that I watched like 20 minutes of, they instituted a mulligan rule.
Okay, I need that. Just you gotta have a mulligan. I think you have to have a mulligan every card game, unless it's
Although like the game is like more forgiving than most games about needing them. Like you can just drop something
sure.
real big, you know.
Yeah, it's more forgiving, but not unforgiving. Like Yu-Gi-Oh really has because like no one plays tribute cards. Like you theoretically don't need a mulligan either, but I'm pretty sure they have one. Anyway, I guess we should roll because
I rolled a 6.
oh, you did.
Yeah.
So did I. You're
Nope. All right.
I didn't want to die roll yet either.
Raise a Sumamon, and we will put a Gatsumon on top.
It's one of those hands where it's like I could if it draw perfectly. His hand's amazing. Oh, you didn't your turn yet. Well, I'm gonna draw this card.
Yeah, you can go ahead and draw it.
I for some reason thought that cost memory.
I'll just pass to you. You got 3.
Nice. I also
Yeah.
have
I also have a
Digimon.
bad hand.
Okay, well, knowing that,
Well, I mean, things are slightly
let's
awkward.
do. They just do some real bullshit.
Okay.
No, that's not good. I think I'll just skip to Growlmon.
Oh.
I guess you're right. And pass turn.
Cool. I'll draw.
Just a good old honest 4,000.
I'll get this blocker out because that seems like he's gonna be fired soon.
Doubt it.
Doubt it. Um. Agumon, your turn.
God, this draw is really okay. All my security cards are really good. But knowing what's in my hand, it's probably all my Agumons.
This is where I
uh,
keep all my Agumon.
what am I at? I'm at one. Okay. I can probably work with that. Yeah, I'm gonna just play it safe. I'm gonna Digivolve into Wargramon and kill this Gatsumon
Ah,
and draw a card, and you go to two. Your turn.
that stinks.
I did the thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I cheated. Shit, I don't have a red tamer. It has a condition on it.
Well.
Okay, well,
You still want to play him?
I mean, yeah,
It still seems good.
yeah, but significantly worse.
Significantly worse, yeah.
I
All right.
forgot, I forgot that one. That was one of the ones that had a condition on it.
I'll still flip a Kapuramon and two.
Digimon. Digimon. What if there's a card game where red isn't an aggressive color? If everyone's ever tried that out.
Just give it a shot. See what you think. Feel it out a little bit.
Like just try a game where it's like red's the color of water. It's all based on the Red Sea. I should make video games.
You should. All right, I don't think I was gonna have to do this. Put
Oh,
you at
it's hard
5.
casting this guy on your turn. Okay.
Yep.
I'm at 5, and I assume there's a Diaboromon coming.
I mean, I don't know what would make you think that.
Okay, so draw for turn. Okay. Um. Okay, so I'm at 5. That's a lot, which is a good thing. Oh, I can deal with that. It just is not a painful, or not pain. Yeah, I'm trying to say. It's not
I'm
pain.
gonna be in pain. You're not gonna be in pain.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. That's clear.
How much is Diaboromon? I guess there's multiple Diaboromons probably. Okay, so here, let's do this first. I'm gonna do a security attack, and I'll kill your toy Agumon when I attack for free with Growlmon's effect.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, get
Dang.
that little baby out of there.
All right, Toyagamon is
It's destroyed.
destroyed. I want to
And
block with Gatsumon.
I mean, this is a big angry mech dino.
Oh,
Watch out!
I'll let it happen.
Ha! Your Numon paid for your sins. Okay, that was neat and fun and all that. Now, do I want to play two things or one thing? Two things is more than one.
Two things is more than one. I can confirm that much.
But also, you'd have a lot of energy.
Oh, you got two big things, or at least one big thing.
That'd be one big thing and one medium sized thing. Let's see, how many things at this level do I have? My goodness. I've got a nice pyramid. I'm just missing the base. Basically what I got going here in my hand.
Doesn't that just mean it's a smaller pyramid?
Yeah, but it's not. It's perfectly. It's a perfect pyramid up once you get once you get above it. Once you get above the part, the missing part. But yeah, you're right. It is just a smaller pyramid. Um. Okay, I'm going to. Which of these is the cheapest? This guy's is the cheapest. The cost to digivolve this Digimon into a Diaborum. Yeah, I'm just gonna Terraforce this guy.
Aw, you're no fun
There's a world where I should just save it for
for Diaboromon.
admittedly, but I think forcing you to hard cast it and giving me 1 billion energy memory
Probably pretty
relatively.
good. Yeah. Oh
I'm not
God.
sure. I'm not good enough at the game to know which way's better. I also don't remember what Diabormon does.
Everything. Not really. And continues to be the most.
Yeah, I'm in the same realm. It's definitely one of those like. I would say I need to play more rookies, but last game I only had rookies. Just kept do. Hey, we're just playing a Greymon.
Showing 5 again.
That's also the same level as that thing I just killed, which means Diaboromon's a 6. Okay, okay. Boom. There we go.
Monodramon, the singular.
As in, has no effects. Is 0 Dramon. So what's Greymon? He's a 7,000 reboot.
Keep hitting the spacebar to reset my camera, which is the opposite of what I want to do in Tabletop Simulator.
I haven't done it to reset intentionally. I've just done it accidentally a bunch of times.
That's what I'm saying. Like I keep hitting it on accident. It's like, oh god, no.
Should I start daisy chaining this guy up?
Always.
Get some scratching at the couch. Get 3 cards in your trash bin. I don't think does this zone have a name? If not, can it be the trash bin?
It's called trash. It's just called trash.
But like, but the action is trashing as well. Like, just call it should be trash bin.
No, they say in your trash. The cards say in your trash.
No one says it that. You call
The
it a trash
card
can.
says it.
Humans don't. He's called like a trash can or something.
No, I say in the trash. Like put that in the trash.
Right. It'll be called discard pile. It translates anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. They're gonna take all the heart out of this game. It's not Digimon unless I get to call it the trash.
Wouldn't it be recycle bin actually, since it's computers?
drag this Digimon to the recycling bin.
Okay. So I have a lot of memory. I should use that.
I mean, you don't have that much.
This is one of those games where I can just look up what Diaboromon does.
You want me to just tell you what Diaboromon does?
I know he gets bigger for every Diaboromon you have. What
Yeah,
else does he do?
that's what he does.
He has no other effects?
He gets security tech +1 for each Diaboromon that I have. So he baseline.
He doesn't have like an interplay effect?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, that's not scary. I know you have a bounce. I thought you had that one guy last game that bounced my dude, but I think that's level 7 if I remember correctly.
Well, Millenniumon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that like murders one Digimon.
Yeah, right. But that's a level 7.
Right. I can't go straight to him. I
Well,
can.
you can if you have enough memory. And
Right.
Want to 10 or whatever. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to War Greymon for 3. I draw a card. So when he digivolves, I get security tech +1 to the turn, and then once per turn when he or on my turn,
You
when he
negate
reveals
a
his thing.
option.
So I'll do a security attack.
Okay. First one. Oh wait, hang on. Before I do that, do I want to block?
Totally a thing you can do. No judgment either way, man. That was a fun draw.
I think yeah, I need to block that.
Okay, I think I probably agree. Because I was probably going to murder 2 for
Yeah.
freebies. Okay, now I still have a little bit of memory left over. Let's see. So this is a 5. Okay, these cost the same. Do I want?
I think my Digimon is sleepy, but I can't clean its poop.
You don't get one Digivolved effects when you play them in here, right? No, you don't get one plate effect. You don't get one Digivolve either, do you?
When you play them in the raising area? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No, you don't get any of those.
I'm thinking the effect doesn't matter anyway. I was just curious. Okay, I'm gonna do a. I'll do a Greymon onto that. Put you at 0. Put it at 0. Draw a card. And then I will do a Garudamon, which puts it at 3, and you draw another card. Or I draw another card. I draw a card. And then I'm done.
Ooh, and he
It's piercing and plus 2,000, plus you have 5 in your graveyard, I believe, so plus another 1,000. So he's a 10,000 piercing.
play a Toyagumon and draw.
This thing just there.
Got this.
Metal Greymon. He's
Oh.
almost big enough to kill War Greymon.
So War Greymon's 11,000. Guy's gonna be a 7,000 right now.
Yes. Well, he's in this zone.
I know. I know I can't attack him. I'm just
On
trying.
my turn, he'll be 10,000. On your turn, he'll be 7,000.
Oh, because my trash finally has the. Yep.
Your trash is 5, and then Greymon just gives another 2.
Trash ruined everything. Okay.
I worked towards that. Okay, hands starting to clean up a little, which is nice. Definitely, like just digivolving a lot seems to be the way to go in terms of like it's not holding on to them, hoping to do something big later is probably not always worth it.
Yeah. Do this. 3.
Wait. Oh yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why that confused me. Yep.
And I'll secure security.
Yeah, just count. He just count himself. So yeah.
Yeah, security attack. So +1, security attack +1.
You can trade it for Greymon.
I could. Not going to.
I get a tie.
Oh god.
It's on my turn again. And then you kill a Skull Greymon. It's just a big kill a blocker guy.
And then pull this back. Pull this back. We will do Millenniumon.
Okay.
And do your War Growlmon.
I guess I didn't think about that you could just get there this turn, but I guess that's okay.
Because the Diaboromon luckily evolves for only 3.
Okay, my turn.
Boy howdy.
I'm gonna bring out Garudamon.
Oh.
Okay, I got a couple. So one destroyed, you're gonna get him back.
Right.
So I do have to kill him twice, basically. This card doesn't do shit. Do any of your under effects do anything? No.
Sadly, no.
Okay, so I could just do this. It doesn't do much. Do I have? I don't have that. 1, 2, 3, and I don't have his bonus effect yet. So I'm at 10,000. I'm just a little short, but short nonetheless. Okay, do I want to play this card? I don't think it's gonna pay off in any way, really.
Then definitely play it.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna get a bunch of rookies stuck in my hand. I'm trying to say if it's worth giving you the memory. This would be a 2. Put you at 5. That's a lot.
Ooh, a lot of memory usage you're considering over there.
Well, I mean, you have. I mean, first off, you used 9 last turn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if I play this, I might as well just go to the next stage. Yeah, okay, I think I'll do this. I'll play an Agumon, which costs 3. I get to do his effects. Reveal the top of the 5. No. There's
Got
a
one.
Tamer's probably gonna be him, but let's Look at my hand.
Goes in your hand, yeah.
Oh, I already did make it plus 1,000. Neat. Okay. I don't care what the other. Okay. Then I will digivolve that into a Cordramon.
Okay.
A blocker, I draw a card. Then I will. Do I want to attack with Garudamon? I kind of don't, because then you're going to kill it. And that's bad for me.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna Terraforce that guy.
Ah.
Put you a 7, which feels real bad.
And I get to keep him.
Yeah, well, it's optional. You don't have to play him again.
Is it optional?
Yeah,
You
may
may.
play it.
Okay. Doing
Damn
that.
it. Weird. But whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. Your turn.
All right, draw for turn. Um,
Yeah, it doesn't feel great spending all of your card, spending 8 in a card to not kill a thing.
right. We will pull him out. Let's see. 7 to work with here.
I don't know how I get over top of him though.
Hmm. It's all security attack with.
Do I want to block that? I can't remember how many Terror Forces are in this deck. I don't know if there's a chance that there's any in here.
You've already
I
used
played
2,
2.
right? Hopefully only 2.
I think there's 3. I don't remember. Um, I'll, because yeah, but there's no. I don't think there's any Digimon in this deck that I can hit that you won't kill. So I'm basically hoping for Terra Force and nothing else.
Right.
And it's just like I guess like a tie. That's funny as well. Okay, okay, let me think about my next turn just for half a second. I'm playing this, obviously, and probably this. And that's probably it. So I could also just play this instead, which would work. Okay, I'll let it through. It's a War Growlmon.
Okay. Um.
Oh, that's my mistake. Oh,
So
I should probably know what's in the deck better. Oh, I know.
kind of risky. You're an
I think I
attack.
could load another copy of it and search it.
You could, yeah. I'll attack with Toyagamon to use security as well. So
Well,
he is
I'm
a.
not watching that.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I forgot you had a blocker. Dang it! That was stupid. That was just
God,
stupid.
I indicated my choice real bit.
Wow.
I'm willing to take it back, but I need the win.
Yeah, that was just so dumb that I'm not taking that back. That was ridiculous. Um.
It's when you like 9,000 IQ me and like ready your money money attack again or whatever.
Think.
I wonder if money Amon was supposed to reflect the Y2K virus because that would probably time
Probably.
out, right? Oh, that's something I learned. So the second season is called Digimon Adventures 02.
Yeah.
It's not 02 because it's the second one though.
Oh, why is it O2?
It started in 2000 because it's set in 2002.
Oh no. Played a Diaboromon.
So I don't like the Aboramon because he can do the murder on me.
I can do the murder. I can do the murder real good.
Can't
If I hadn't suicided my Toyagamon, things would look way better.
again. I can't. This deck can't deal with big things. Let's get a Koromon ready.
In
Uh,
we always talk about like secret reach in Magic of like, oh god, that card has reach. I feel like every blocker in this game has secret blocker just because I'm not used to it.
nothing about this dinosaur in particular
No,
implies it's better blocker than any other dinosaur.
not
Like
at
it seems
all.
like a little bit as flyers have blocker a little more, but then they don't all obviously. Like things that have wings,
Right.
but not definitely consistently. It's probably entirely random.
Oh yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. The my one Rocky guy has blocker. That makes sense.
Yeah, but then there's like other like block mount. The block guy doesn't though.
Right.
Where's the line?
I always think that when I always look at Toyagamon and I think he's gonna blocker, but
I really this like has a real struggle of if you play one big thing. I guess Terraforce is like the only kind of out for that. I feel
yeah,
like.
you have 2 just
So,
straight up murder cards.
yeah, but I can deal with little things or medium sized things real good. Um, okay, is there a way? I guess I can just start hitting because I have a blocker. Here I'm gonna digivolve this to draw a card. Hmm. Okay. So here we'll draw. Let's digivolve this to draw a card.
All right. Back up to a War Growlmon.
Ooh, these draw. How is this? Wait. No, that is a card on my deck. How? Okay.
Does it not make sense?
I no. Okay, I thought it was a level 2 for a second. It's not. I just misread it. Okay. Garudamon, I guess, is gonna do a security attack.
He doesn't have any additional stuff, does he?
Well, he has 3,000, but no abilities that are relevant.
I meant security attack +1. All right, you kill my Gatsumon.
Nice. And then I'll play a tie.
Oh. Could have been so much stronger if you played the tie first.
But then my turn would be over.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have played tie first and then played this War Growlmon, I guess. So I guess technically, right, I should. There actually is a different way I should have done that.
Raise a Caprimon here.
Okay.
Cool. I'll put this Aguramon on Caprimon.
You mean Clinks?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Although these gears, none of them are connected to each other like gears are supposed to be.
Well, you know.
They're all just doing their own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it works. It works. Let's see. So you have a
There's so many ways you can make it look like a hand.
6,000 blocker, huh?
Yep. If you can get rid of him, this is probably over.
I think Millenniumon's gonna security attack.
I mean, I guess I have. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to not let this one through because there it hits for 2.
Right.
Terraforce? Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
you kidding me?
Okay, now I gotta make a choice. Do I kill the one who will get another who kills who gets 2, but then I keep my Cordramon, or do I kill Millenniumon? But like Millenniumon's already done his attack.
Right.
That's actually tough, but I'm glad I drew this. Okay. Okay, good options. Okay, so best case, you have 3 security left.
I have
I'm
3.
not. I can only deal 3, so I can't kill you next turn. I got like a crack back or something. Because I going to deal 3, and then assuming you can easily have a blocker as well. So if I can't kill you on the crackback, I think that means I need to kill Diaborban. But man, I can like there's ways I can maybe kill him normal. This is really tough. Because Garudamon is 11,000. So if you attack with Diaborban, I can kill him back. That's the part that makes it tough. Actually, you also I could stop a second Millenniumon coming out this way if you have a second one. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Diaboromon.
Ormon's dead.
It feels bad killing the smaller one, but I
Yeah.
legitimately think you might have a second Millenniumon.
That was the right play. Yeah, that was definitely the right play. That at least I think you reasoned it out. You need to kill. You need to stop the ability for me to evolve into a Millenniumon again.
Also, I was gonna lose Cortramon that way. So
What do I do now? that's the stuff. You saved your Garudamon too. I could have also, if I didn't have a Millenniumon, could have just attacked Diaboromon too.
oh yeah, that is a game mechanic.
Yeah.
I
So
I didn't intend that one, but yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, so I think it made way sense to kill the Diaboromon. God. Now what? Bunch of cards. I just play this Toyagamon fast.
That sucks. Let's bring out War Growlon.
Hey.
So what is this guy would do when I play him? Problem is I can't attack when I play him, but Okay. I think yeah, I definitely can't win this turn. So there's no going for the kill. So instead, I just try to set up a good turn. I think I'm probably just playing this card on its own. Oh, I go to three. Gotta remember that. Okay, that makes actually a pretty big difference. I don't think it changes like
I forgot about that
outcome.
too.
I also did. So I um this card's four. Oh, that's neat. So yeah, I guess I get to. I think does one of these guys kill Toy Agumon? Or is that no, I don't have any of that effect.
Not
Something that
Toyagumon.
something that'd be nice like, with the digital version is like having like you can just see what the inherited abilities are.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier physical as well,
Yeah, it'd be
probably.
so much easier in paper, but here it's like I gotta like either zoom in or hover
Yeah,
over all the
I'm holding
cards.
alt and moving my mouse down and hoping I'm seeing them all.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to. I definitely can't kill him. So I think I gotta do some security attacking. So it's plus 1,000, plus 1,000. If this Digimon has four or more, so not that one. So plus 1,000. Let's see. This guy had plus 1,000 once, twice. So he's 10,000 and he is 11,000. I will attack with.
I don't think you get that. You don't get the second plus 1,000, right?
So the one, sorry, one from this tie down here.
Oh, sorry, I missed the tie. Yep, you're right.
I've done it quite a few times. It's a little. That always be nice in the digital thing where it just shows you the number. Um, okay, I'm gonna do a security attack with War Groundmon.
Boom.
Why? What is this low poly bad Terminator mon?
Andromon, the cyborg.
I hope the fact it's low poly is because of the translation and not because of um the game being bad.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's probably the best image they had of the card that got spoiled or whatever. Yes.
I hope so.
Although now that set's out, we could just have a scan. Like I don't know. I guess no one cares apparently.
I'm also gonna attack with Garudamon.
A security tech.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack the guy who
Think about that.
Yep. And then I could attack Cordramon, but that seems like literally suicide. So we'll avoid that one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Consider it. Consider it.
I will play Gallantmon on this guy.
Dear God. Okay.
So when I play him, I'm gonna destroy this Toy Agumon.
Yep. Toyogamon's just friggin' toast.
And that cost me 4. So you're at 1, and I draw a card. Okay.
So when attacking, for every 10 cards in your opponent's trash, discard one of your opponent's security. That's pretty cool. How many cards do I have in my trash? 14. Dope. All right.
Also, he's security attack plus 1, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, no,
Okay.
no, it does.
No, it does. They stack. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm trying to think. But don't I have to do a separate attack when you're already at 0? So really, these abilities aren't doing anything. Because it'll attack, but then I have to do a separate attack at you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So really, it's taking me 2 attacks to kill you, no matter how we cut it.
All right. So then he's 12.
Let's see, he's
And
11. I think he's just 11 on on your turn. On my turn, he's 11, 12, 13. He's
okay.
14 on my turn and 11 on your turn.
That's good.
So many things. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just kill him. But we'll raise this Harugamon first.
I keep missing so often that most of these are your turn type
Right.
cards.
Great. There.
Actually, 1, 2, 3. He's actually 15,000 on my turn. That's cool. See ya. Also, he's a royal knight and a holy knight. He's got both.
think you still probably win either way though here.
It's looking good for me. I don't know what you got in your hand though.
I can Need to be able to draw cards, and
Oh, there's a height limiter. I can't keep hitting R above a certain height.
I can't go forever.
Yeah, that's it. We can go forever theoretically. It's just you can't
Can't go
keep.
up. Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is always an option. I have no idea where that landed. Where did it put it? That die's just gone, I guess.
It usually slaps it over on the side of the table here, but yeah, it's just
Yeah, it just not coming back on that one. Or maybe
Ooh.
it went into one of these. It went
Oh,
into one of these boxes. Oh,
yeah.
it's in here.
All right, I'll attack Gallantmon with Millennium,
Yeah. Oh,
and
like there's no way this second effect on Ty is like good. It's very much like the very like little kid. Like if I get a big enough monster, I get to hit harder.
Arugamon will attack your security. Or Hagurumon will attack your security.
Oh,
Dang it, I
block.
did it again.
Okay, I was like, what's the trick here?
Dang it. That it didn't matter because I don't have a blocker and you have two attackers next turn anyway. So
Okay.
I'll play this and put you at 10.
Guess you're gonna find it.
Yeah, I needed like something to draw cards. I needed something. Yeah, that was a good game.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna play a Gallant Mon.
So I thought you were gonna block my Millenniumon attack onto your Gallantmon, but then you didn't. But it worked out either way. It's the
I'll
same.
be honest, I didn't see it. But
That's why I thought I was like really dead because it was like, well, you'll just save the Gallantmon, and then I'm just like really
technically,
toast.
I don't think I should, even if I remembered it, because then if you had a card in hand that was like one, that was like give your guy security tech +1, then I would just lose.
That's true. That's fair.
But I would. I wouldn't. It takes 2 attacks. Never mind. I think I was safe to do that, even if I would remembered it.
Well, I would have still had. No, you're right. You're right. I only had one other guy. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna take a quick little bathroom break.
Same.
Back. So I'll put us on a be right back.
keep having to like unplug mine from like my work computer. I have a separate set for my home computer, but it's a headset. My work computer, I just have earbuds, but then I also use them when I'm like biking and stuff. So it's like, well, I have to find them every day after work.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. So this is actually really cool. I didn't realize this was a thing. Um, Also we got
wireless earbuds.
what's that wireless earbuds? I didn't even know. So I can fix something real quick. Why this didn't play? Let's see if we can make this happen. There we go. We got a follow from Rizhoon 19 minutes ago that I had completely missed. So thanks for the follow. Um, so yeah, didn't realize this. This microphone that I use, which I can pull up into camera here. I don't not that you're watching on stream,
I
but
guess I can start the screen. There you go.
I mean then you'd see my hand when we play. But
Yeah, I
um,
can stop it before then.
so this microphone, when I plug it into the computer via USB, it always shows up and wants to change my speakers to it, like to play out the microphone. And I always thought, like, what is going on? Like, why is Windows broken? Then I realized, oh, when I plug headphones into it, it can just play my audio out through that, and then I can also monitor my voice at the same time.
Okay, that makes sense. That actually, I was moving my microphone. It's probably stupid. Mine does the same thing. I hadn't thought about why because there is a headphone. I guess I should probably just do that as well. I've always been confused why it thinks that's a. It also does that weirdly. This is not. I know this one's not correct. My webcam, it just sometimes is like, oh, this is also a microphone, right?
Well, probably is. Oh, microphone? Like it probably is actually. No,
Webcam?
yeah, it can probably play like a really tinny audio out of it.
I mean, yeah, you're probably not wrong, but it like weirdly my work computer defaults to that. I know, like in what is it? In like Jabber, I actually got really good about like, setting like priority orders on all that stuff, and I can't figure out in Teams. Granted, I'd also admit I have not tried.
um, yeah, I don't know if you can do that or not. I've got this cool setup now since we're all working from home forever. I have this setup now where basically I unplug one USB cable, which goes to a hub. So like all of my mouse, my keyboard, my microphone, like everything, will just be on that single hub. So I just plug the one USB from my home computer to my work computer when I start in the morning.
So I have kind of. Where was the deck I liked last time? Oh, you're playing a yellow deck. I'll play this one. No, I want to play.
This is just the one deck I have. I haven't played yet.
Okay, I just don't. I'm just thinking I don't want to play yellow against yellow. Um, what did I? Bruce Dumpster Fire. What is this?
What?
Oh, this is okay. Actually, I like that one. Sorry, I named it Bruised Dumpster Fire. I legitimately don't know why I named it that, admittedly. But anyway, yeah, I still have. We talked about this. This is years ago now, probably because this is when I was remote at United.
You're gonna
I still
dox yourself.
that I also don't care. Also, yes, 3+ years ago, I worked at a different company. Anyway, I had that. Um, I have that like hub thing that has a button and you press it and it swaps which
Right.
computer.
I'm kind of
The
lucky that I just happen to have, I guess, bought monitors that have enough inputs that I can have both computers plugged into all my monitors at the same time. So they two of them, or at least one of them that I use auto senses. So like I don't have to touch it. The other one I have to press the input button to switch it over. But
okay, my monitors have enough inputs. My laptop does not. Even with
bummer.
if I plug the second one in, if I use sorry, the docking station doesn't have enough slots. I do have to also use like an HDMI to DVI converter for one of them because of input options. But so my one monitor on the right side is only for my home computer. The left one, which I do have to switch with the input button, um, is does both. I just swap between it. But I also have the laptop screens. I'm fine. I also have two monitors downstairs though that are 4x3s if I really need them.
Oh man,
Because I
you
sold.
should start busting those out. Just like
I also slightly regret I gave my old 16 by 9s to my coworkers, and then the one left.
like Were they work ones, or you just like gave them away? You gave yours
I
away.
gave them away because I got ultra wides. I just wasn't using them
Oh,
anymore. And this will help them work from home. They were, new to.
and then they bolted. What did
Oh,
you
one.
roll? I didn't see what you rolled.
I rolled a 5, so I'm going first.
Okay.
Oopamon.
Oop, oop, oop. Come on.
See, I got one on the first turn. That is a small number. What is this card? Hmm.
This card I'm looking at in my hand. If anyone is watching the stream, looks like the art looks like something you'd see in a free to play mobile game. Like, we'll
Oh,
talk about when I play it. But it's what?
Leomon?
No, but Leomon also like it's a different direction than what I'm going for. It
Okay,
looks like
I'm,
a Card Fight Vanguard card. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, because all of Card Fight Vanguard looks like free to play mobile game art.
I'll Digivolve Armadillomon, and you'll get one. Your turn.
Armadillomon.
Armadillomon.
Get an egg. It is a Nyaramon. Nyaramon?
Nyaramon, maybe.
Nyaramon. Okay.
I think that's Gadamon's, like, Ricky. I can't remember.
Evolve into this Salamon here.
So if this Digimon was, I didn't see this, the bottom fact, if this Digimon is rested, all of your security Digimon get plus. And then when destroyed, you get to recover one if you're 3 or less. And then, okay. Okay.
Hmm. Then what?
Also, I'm just gonna. I thought about this last night, or not last night, last week. So I mentioned that I was surprised that Gadamon's a champion because it always feels like a rookie. I'm like 90% certain they just started it as a champion because it was introduced so late into the show it needed to be a champion just to catch up to everyone.
Like, I don't know. I don't really know.
Like in Dragon Ball Z, every like new person they meet is just surprisingly much stronger than everyone they met before.
Probably as TK.
Okay, so that's really early.
Um,
Okay, so you check out your security,
yep.
reveal a yellow one if you want, put it in your hand, then recovery, then you shuffle your security.
Search. Oh. Alright, so what don't I want? That one can.
That card is really sweet. That's like one of the things that makes me like yellow is the messing with security. Deck.
Yeah, it is really cool. That's pretty cool too. So I've got a play I want to make and a play I should make.
Cards won't line up right.
Who cares? I'll get a Shine Greymon.
Oh. So when did you evolve? Rest all of your yellow tamers for every one they get minus. Okay, you think that's right. Your turn. He has
Oh,
plus 1,000.
sorry.
You have a bunch, shit ton of TKs.
Didn't have flip.
I was zoomed in on another card, so I didn't even notice.
That's okay. I shuffled my deck. And security's gone.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have? I do actually. Okay, raising phase. I'll bring out this guy. Okay. What's this thing? Choosing your. Oh, that's right. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll play a Leomon onto this.
Come on.
Draw a card. Okay. Guess we'll do a security attack. I think that's pretty low risk.
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Hey, I get to play it.
Oh, that sucks. So, okay, this is what I've been wondering about. How did these start your turn triggers? I guess it doesn't matter, actually. But I assume you go to 4 if you have both these in play, basically.
I think you can probably order them how you want.
I would assume so as well, but who knows? Okay, so
See if it says it in the.
I'm assuming I'm just assume you'll go to 4, and with that assumption in mind, let's play as if that's the case. So that means I need to be less efficient.
I mean, I don't have. I'm not triggering Harry yet.
Oh, security is 3 or less. Oh, whoops. I was reading that as memory is 3 or less. Like if it was like 2, you'd go to 3. If it was 1, you went to 2. Like
Well,
I guess more. I was reading. Sorry, I was reading it as if your memory was 3 or less, you get
oh,
plus 1.
okay. Yeah,
That's what
I guess that's even more confusing. This is still
the
like a
order.
question.
Yeah, it still technically matters the same, but I
Yeah.
assume it's you choose the order. Not that it matters right now. Okay, so you're gonna go to 3 during your. So I will play a Biomon, put you at 2, and then I'll switch to a 3. Your turn.
Come on.
Destroyed. I get a memory if it was during my turn.
Cool.
The sacrificial bird and sacrificial cat. I guess. Let's be honest. Like furry creator.
Furry creator.
Because like a lot of kids probably saw this, and this is when they, this is one of the many, along with Lola Bunny. This is for people attracted to women, it was Lola Bunny. For people attracted to men, it was Leomon.
Leomon, yeah, Leomon did it.
If you're attracted to both, you were just it's going to happen no matter what. It's unavoidable.
Let's see. I'm gonna Repamon.
Actually, no, it's still Digimon. It was Renmon that got the people attracted to women. Now I think about it. Okay, Repamon, just a 4,000 honest friend. Okay.
That cost me 2. Oh, I was supposed to go to.
I
Was
put
that
it.
3? Yeah, I did it right. Okay, yeah. 5,000.
Mm-hmm. And a cat.
That's true. That part is less relevant to me right now.
Well, he's actually a beast, man.
Play a Siren Mon. That is that's the free to play mobile game art that I was talking about.
Also, this is an ultimate.
Yeah. Isn't it good?
Don't you love it? Okay. Uh, boy howdy, I didn't expect that. Okay. We're going very tall. I mean,
Hmm.
not I guess that tall, but
Siren Mon is very short. I don't know if you've really sized them up.
okay. I'll evolve this into an Electmon. Draw. What is this thing? Oh, neat. That doesn't help.
Neat.
um. Okay, so you're gonna go to 3 no matter what. Do I want to just suicide him with Biomon to possibly get a memory? But I don't think that memory even helps me if I do that. So I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna get the. I'm not gonna get the bonus effect, but well, actually, maybe. How long does this last? Till the end of this turn. I guess if Leomon dies, though, I don't really care. That's kind of the point.
Just kill everybody. Get 3 memory.
That's true.
Hmm?
Spend 4 memory to do it. I'm just trying to say, I guess there's not much reason not to just attack with him. I think that's part of the point of doing this. So yeah, I'll swing it with Leomon.
Right. Come on.
That's not actually what I was expecting. Like when I said I meant killing me afterwards, not dying to Rise Greymon, who is apparently different than Metal Greymon.
Different. Yeah, completely different.
Okay, well I get 2 memory. I guess I get to control when it happened.
Yeah.
That wasn't how I pictured this going. To be honest. Okay. Change of plans. um, let's. Huh. Let's play a Leomon
Lemon's back.
for the same memory it took to bring. Okay,
that's just value.
well, these in my hand. I'm just gonna play a Matt Ishida, whose one plate effect is not gonna hit. And then your turn.
Right. So draw for turn. Here, I'll go to 4 now because my security is 3 or less.
I guess yeah, I should have. I was hovering on my side. Yeah, I guess I could have done one more somewhere. Yeah, I could have done better now I think about it since you're gonna go to 4. Oh well, that's life.
Such is life. Now, how to make this
How to deal with Biomon?
make the best way possible.
A sleeping bird is gonna be tough.
Let sleeping birds lie.
All you have is this angel rooster who has a music theme.
Yeah, I'll play some Shine Greymon.
Mm,
Bye, Biomon.
mm,
Tap tap.
Concede.
Uh, security attack. I don't think he has anything special.
Well, he's 1300. Is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. What did I hit? A Gomamon. Right. Now what do I want to do for the rest of this turn? Windmill slam a second Shine Greymon. I don't have the memory for that. or let's see. Yeah, this probably makes the most sense. The carry.
Mm. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm into that. Oh, should have done something. Whatever. What's up, Leon?
Hell yeah. So if you do windmill slam a Shine Greymon, I will just lose a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And there really is no way around that, I'm noticing.
No.
You can embrace it. Here, let's do this. Leomon, do your thing. Go murdering. Security attack, obviously. Okay, I lose that exchange. I get
Well,
2 memory.
that worked out for you.
Well, I don't know if I go that far, but yeah.
You have 5 memory.
That's true. Anyway, I'm gonna play a Malomyotis mod.
Oh dear God.
um, your turn.
Okay. Draw for turn.
I hope you don't have another Shine Greymon, because that'd be real bad for me.
So Malamute is if your other Digimon or your opponent's Digimon are both destroyed, +1 memory for. Okay. So I get 10
Oh yeah.
as of carry.
Mm,
That's pretty cool. um let's see. So let's put a Patamon. Well, yeah, put a Patamon on the Scoopamon. Draw a card.
hmm.
Oh Jesus.
Or your entire. Whoa. Did you just hit undo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know if undo was a thing, but I tried it real fast.
it is.
Okay.
Or like it doesn't. It like saves the intervals. It doesn't actually go by actions. I don't think.
Oh yeah, this Patamon ended up over here somehow. Everything else seems normal though. Back to where it was. Okay, so I got this card drawn. All right, how best to spend 10 memory? Um,
If you have a Shine Greymon,
and that'd be pretty sick.
except this game's basically over if you do.
Be cool if there was a way I could rest your. Let me look through my trash real quick. Okay. Do
I haven't seen a flower cannon yet.
Another TK.
TK Thunder.
I will both of these cards. Feel this Shine Greymon.
Oh dear.
uh, that's where I keep my extra Shine Greymons. I don't know. Like, I mean, hard casting it seems like the right play, but
I mean, you're gonna be missing one of your triggers though. That's basically worthless.
oh wait, no, I need to digivolve him to get that stuff
Oh,
working.
that's true. I missed that.
Yeah.
So there might be a way you could hard. I don't know how much your lowest five is. Although usually five. Yeah, for example, if you have another one of this stupid Siren Mon, you technically could do it.
That's very true. That's very true. There's a better way to handle that.
That doesn't
Go
apply as an option though.
to. Let's security attack with Shine Greymon first before we do anything.
Boom! It's Taper Mon.
Good job, Shine Greymon. Yeah, we'll do this for 5.
I was really specific on my.
And yeah, we'll do this.
So
103. Draw a card.
I mean, if the result's the same, I would rather you just played him for 12.
Yeah, yeah. If that's still an option, can we circle back and
Do you
yeah.
know how much better? Okay, comparatively, right? You could have, if you would have played him for 12, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
you were, I think, at 5 or
Mm-hmm.
maybe 6. So I would be at like 6 or 7,
Right.
and you've gotten literally nothing. But because you played 2 cards, you drew a card and saved 5. You
Yeah.
did a bonus effect.
Yeah.
There's not even an argument.
It's very true. And my tap Shine Greymon dies to the legend rule.
Yeah, that's how it works. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Well, this is okay.
You're still winning, technically.
Yeah, that's how game. That's how card games work. Health is the only resource that matters.
Yep.
Okay, well, first let's bring out a little guy and put a Gomamon on it and draw. Neat. So I could. No, this doesn't do anything.
I don't know how many Shine Greymons this deck is running.
Hopefully like 7.
Yeah. Hopefully it's just cheating.
Yeah, that's a good play to play 7 Shine Greymons if you could, but if you can.
If you got them, flaunt them.
Okay, I think I can't even use this card, can I? Yeah, I can't use this card. Can't use this card. Pretty certain this is just an incorrect play.
Those are my favorite types of plays.
Maybe it's not. Because okay, if I play this, you go to 4, which puts you at 6.
Right.
That's so much.
I feel like
I need to
two.
recover you too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like 2 of those carries is just gonna be backbreaking no matter what.
I guess you could say they're carrying you. Yeah, because no matter what, you're starting at 5 minimum.
Yup.
So in that case, I might as well have you start at 10.
Might as well.
Your turn.
See, really, you're denying me the extra 2.
Yeah. Your
That's,
cards are worthless.
that's the way to look at it. All right, so 12,000. Yeah, this is all bad.
I mean, I think you're okay, man.
Yeah, I mean, I might figure it out. So let's move Adam on up here.
Go, we have like Mallow Miasmon, 2 Shine Greymons. Penman's like, oh!
What's up, everybody? I'm
I
Patamon.
am equally relevant to this game.
Let's see. Do Padawan's level 3. N. So let's rep him on here. 2. And let's draw a card. Hard.
Jamon.
I got a big stack here going.
Did you recover one?
Yeah, not yet.
Carrie's almost offline.
It's true. All right, so anyway, let's do a security tech with the little shine green.
Okay, so no bonus factor other than just being huge.
Big old
Hey,
boy.
I get to activate this thing's main effect. That's really good.
Where's the
I'm
back
gonna
of that?
put this
Oh,
Shine Gray Man back in your hand.
the big boy.
Wait. Maybe I don't want to do that because you're just gonna play it again. That kills my Malamiasmon. And I put this Magna Angemon back in your hand.
That kills the,
And
uh
discard the things I
yeah,
have.
that's great.
Yeah. No, I'll take that.
Oh, all
A
right.
fourth
Well,
security card. That's about as good as being expected.
um choices. Let's do that again with this Shine Greymon security attack.
And this, ooh,
Oh god.
if you play it, okay, so on your turn, if I play a blue Digimon by resting this card, I can discard Digivolution source from the bottom of one of your cards, of one of your opponent Digimon. Okay, that's it though.
Cool.
Plays it, but they're
All right.
playing two different colors on that as she does. Also, anything from Magic, that green band on his arm means that he has a gay lover somewhere.
Okay.
And I guess not to explain my joke, that was a Ralph Zarek reference.
Ralzeric had a gray band. That
He has a white band that like we saw a bunch before we ever saw Tomic, I think.
okay.
And like the whole thing was like, oh, Tomic's like his lover, and like that's he gave it to him, and
Oh,
then
gotcha.
eventually Tomic, and it's cute, but it's just one of those like it's one of those things kind of like Dovin's hand, where people point it out every single time, so it kind of just becomes like to me, it's like okay, we get it, yeah,
We'll play this.
okay.
Your turn.
What is this card? Oh man, I think this might actually do something
Cool.
really bad.
Really bad things.
Okay. I think I have some stuff I'm gonna do. So I need. Okay, let me think. I need a. Wait, this works. Wait, I need to play. I need to trigger his effect. So.
Rizhan asks if we have a favorite color deck to play with. Do you have one, Tess? What's your favorite color so far?
Far, actually, I've been liking blue the most. I think yellow's probably second, but blue is so far, I think, been my favorite.
I like Shine Greymon a lot because I like the forcing you to play a lot of tamers. That's pretty cool. But blue just seems very good.
I like the fact that blue is like the sacrifice effect. Pretty alright. I like Leomon a good bit.
I haven't played much green yet, other than that green purple deck. But
Yeah, I haven't touched green either yet. I also haven't touched black.
black seems cool. I like black from that one deck so far. So I'm kind of liking everything I've played so far. Like I don't think any one color is really jumping out at me too much.
Okay, I think. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to plan this turn a little bit. So let me think. I can kill one of these big guys, which
Yeah,
seems.
you can just swing right into them. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta do Rising Feast first. I'll bring this guy out. Let's knock that out of the
Yep.
way. Okay, now.
Riz has a blue on pre-order, but Tyrannomon green looks really cool.
So I think the downsides to hitting you is you'll go back up to you'll go to 3.
Right.
Piercing is I think piercing's optional actually though, and it might be
I love the idea. You're like, no, keep your security.
legitimately it's 2 time for you. It might be actually be where's the
So,
glosser?
Riz, did you pre-order from your like local game store? Or did you do it online somewhere? Because I actually haven't pre-ordered any cards yet, but was looking at where to do that from.
It is not optional.
Yay! Weirdly, yay! Oh, your LGS was taking pre-orders. Nice. I did message. We have kind of two main stores around here, and one of them said they were gonna carry it, but didn't know about like the pre-release stuff yet. But
Okay, so
they weren't taking the pre-orders yet. It didn't sound like.
I need to play this and oh goodness. Okay, this is actually really tough. I need like something where I need like just one more time or something. So let's see, this is two, this is three, and this is seven. I can't do all those things. There's no combination of ways to do all those things. This does nothing. This does basically nothing. And there's always a chance like I hit like a Vulcan hammer type. I don't think you have that. But you definitely have big things in here, I'm sure, or like
Like Shine
effects.
Greymons.
You've gotten to tailor it twice.
Yeah, I have.
I guess I could not do this. I can do this effect regardless. Okay, wait. Actually, oh, okay. I got to get rid of two of these things though. I don't have a blocker,
Very true.
so I have to do this card and this card. I think this is the only way to do it. But no, they both deal with the same card though. Shit. Oh no, I don't. I think it's one of those like I can deal. I can deal with two things. Oh wait, no, I can kill one if they attack. Yeah, I can kill one with the attack and then deal with the other one with this, and then okay, wait. I think I'm okay. It's taking me a second because it's like razor edge. Okay, so I think I have to attack second though. No, because I have to put my turn on when I play this. So I have to attack first and hope like it's not like something that ends my turn.
Okay.
So I'll attack the big shine mon, the one that has all the stuff underneath it.
Sure. Yeah, I think he doesn't have anything special that.
Nope, he had the bottom effect. That's not going to matter because he'll be dead.
Yep. He said.
Okay, and a security attack because the pierce. Oh, I
Yep.
also get a memory. Oh wait, that changes so much. I forgot about that part.
Ooh. Well.
Okay, the fact that I get a memory also changes things a lot. Maybe not. Okay, wait. So I have one more I can work with. So I can actually do this and this, which will give me. This gives me one back. I get to trigger an effect, which is actually pretty good for me in general. Okay, I will. This is like really convoluted as hell. I'm going to play this Gomamon, and then I will play Chimeramon for 7. I
Okay.
will sack this Gomamon. Or why did I play this? Oh, I tried. I played this. I missed a trigger. I'm gonna discard this bottom card and play
From. Oh,
tapping
from.
Nanashita.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
That's why I did that. And then I'll destroy. I guess this Goma. I'll destroy this. And who?
Sorry, one of your opponents level 5 or less. So.
Okay, I could have drawn a card somewhere in here. Oh well, I screwed up. I'll destroy Magnagimon, and then I'll be done. So that was like one of my only ways of not dying. Ah,
That worked out pretty well. Draw for turn.
you get 8 memory again. I'm giving you so much memory, and you have so many cards in hand.
So 6, and then I go to 8. Yep.
Yeah, there was. That's why. Like, maybe I shouldn't have played this Gomamon at all. That maybe been a mistake, especially since I get to make an egg next turn anyway. I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, that was probably
This.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Oh wait, I also wait. Sorry, I get 2 that goes back because one of my Digimon died and one of your Digimon died for this effect.
Then, yeah, you would have.
So
You would have ended on 4, and then I'd go up to 6.
Because I sent you to I sent you to 6. You went to 8, but then I went 2 back. I think we're in the right spot.
Right. I was just making sure that you wouldn't have ended on my turn at less than 3, because that would have changed it because the TKs.
No, I would have been at 3. Well, okay, when I played him,
I think you're right.
I would
Yeah.
go, I would send you to 6. Then I would go back, send it back to 4, and then you'd be
Yeah.
on 4 at the start of your turn. Then you go to 6.
Yep. That's.
Um.
Okay, so that makes things not quite as good.
Hmm. See, if I would have played, okay, you would have been at five if I did. I guess okay, playing the Gomon wasn't as bad now because if I didn't play the Gomon, you'd be at five anyway. So the difference is one. But I don't get to cycle it. Oh, I could have played this.
That's my best.
Oh, that was a really good security card right here. that that'd make things really easy for me if that was the case.
Guess let's find out. um, yeah. Wait, I can just murder.
You could kill Myotismon. It would make him be dead forever. Also, I assume he doesn't see him as other Digimon. They covered himself. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna security attack. Okay. Then I'm gonna play this Anjawomon.
Whoa.
Then I'm gonna evolve this Shine Greymon.
It's third Shine Grainmon
Yeah. So rest
for
all
minus.
these guys, and we'll get rid of your Mallow. My gonna draw a card. Evolution. Yeah, these Shine Greymons, man, coming strong. I did pull two of them out of security though. To be fair, I had to work for them.
Okay, how do I? Okay, sorry for last turn. How do I do this again?
Yeah. How do I run that back?
I think I gotta be able. Okay, wait. So they're both sixes, which is real fucking inconvenient. Wouldn't he be tapped?
Wouldn't what?
Wouldn't be tapped because you attacked.
The one is this
Neither
one.
of them are tapped. Okay. Oh, just it wasn't tapped on my screen.
Oh yeah, I have one tapped and one untapped.
Okay, technically I can survive. One of those, and give you a million memory again. Um,
Interesting.
oh my god, my entire hand is. Um,
Game's glitching.
no, that's not. That's not what I mean. Uh,
Oh, okay.
okay, so what? Okay, how's the memory gonna go? I'm gonna put you. This costs this amount. Um, that puts me there. This puts you there, which puts you there. The difference between these two probably doesn't matter. Although I'm not sure it matters if I don't do it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let Oh, actually, I need to do it this way. Hmm. Okay, let's security attack with Chimeramon.
Okay. Labramon just gets eviscerated. 1,000 power.
Oh, I'm screwed. Okay, I think I'm actually screwed. Cause there's yeah. Okay, I'll do this though. I'll put Darkness Claw and Gomamon, so plus 3,000, and
Cool.
then it'll security attack for 6.
Yep. 4.
Okay. Then I will Sorrow Blue to bounce this Shine Greymon onto your hand. Or sorry, he can't attack next turn or block.
Okay.
Not it. Then I will bounce this one to your hand to a
Okay.
6, and then you'll go to. So I'm ending my turn with you at 6, 8 because of carry.
Tap everything. 8.
This here.
Draw a card. Right. We'll bring up Salamon.
Mhm.
And you don't have any blockers, so I'll security attack with.
Yeah, that was the part. I'm like, okay, I'm safe, and then I realized, oh, you have a rookie in your
Yeah.
raised area. I can't.
Those are,
It was still. I would have been fine.
I definitely forget to add those into the math for sure.
There was no way I could have. My whole hand was options.
You
I
definitely. Oh, geez.
I had this thing that was like, and you never had a four out. You only one time this entire game ever had a four or less out.
Yeah,
You
I
were
ended up just like jumping to Shine Greymon a bunch. Like,
you were playing fives into sixes over and over.
yeah. That
It's so rough. Anyway, that was fun.
was a really good game. Yeah, you handled the Shine Greymons like so much more than I thought you'd be able to.
So every turn though, I was like, I think like five turns in a row. Every turn was okay. I could die this turn. I could die.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to handle this like double Shine Greymon situation again. That's cool. Yeah, I do like yellow a lot.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
yeah. I think yellow is what is this guy? Hmm. Um, I definitely. I mean, again, I haven't played green yet. I also haven't seen green really. But, so again, part of it's also just like learning what each one color is like about. Like obviously, like and they all have multiple archetypes similar to like magic and stuff like that. Where
Yep.
no one's one note. But what was I gonna say? Uh,
Learning what each color's about, archetypes.
red is yeah. Red has like I think maybe the easiest to understand. Very much like direct destroy.
Yeah, I think red is like well, and the reason it's the first starter too. It's like intended to be the more straight ahead.
Well, it's also like magic where red is
Yeah.
generally easier to probably get your head around. Even though it probably does, you played enough, you can get complicated. Um,
There was an option card that got previewed, I guess, the other day. Maybe it was today or yesterday, and it's kind of like a burn card, sort of. It's you play it. It costs 4, and your opponent can choose to discard one of their security, and if they don't, you recover one.
oh, okay.
So basically, it's like, do you want to take a damage or should I gain a health? Like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty all right. Recovering one is like light compared to life gain in other games. It's like dramatic.
Yep. Yeah.
Um, so many of these games come down to I have one attack. Yeah, very much browbeat.
It is very browbeat-esque. Yeah.
I what was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, one thing I like about blue is so far, and I've beaten the horse dead, I realize. But like, it has the memory manipulation, or has some of it, which is nice. But like, one thing I like is there's these when they die cards have these effects, but like, it doesn't seem like blue has the sacrifice cards that much. It's like reliant on other colors for it. It's kind of like
Yeah.
um, kind of like how in Magic black has sacrifice, but it doesn't have token generation generally
Yeah.
speaking. So
Well,
like,
with this game though, it unlike Magic, you can force your Digimon to die by like security attacking into Digimon and stuff. Like you can make it happen if you need to.
yeah, and admittedly, there's also like Biomon, for example, where it's red and
Right.
just basically just die. But yeah, also Vulcan Hammer is just beautiful.
Vulcan Hammer is a great card. There's also you can attack into a Vulcan Hammer and then just like your
Or
turn
having
can be over.
we were playing one time and it was like, oh, that was backbreaking. I still don't decide where I'm laying on these cards and somewhere with Titan Force or whatever it's called, where like it's very powerful and very important to have, I think, in
Yeah.
some stuff like this. But also, you can definitely tell it's like balanced around. It's amazing when you hit it as a security card. It's fine when you play it.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't decided where I'm landing on, like how many of those you would play, for
I
example.
think those like super high powered options. It's just better to have another Digimon in your deck in most cases because like if you flip a high cost security card or a high cost option as security, it's cool, you get to play it. But if you flip a high powered Digimon, you're maybe just killing the attacker too. Like,
Problem you run into is for example, last game where you had like a 1500 power or 15,000 power guy like a couple games ago, and it's like there's no Digimon I'm going to have in my deck that's going to beat
that's true.
that. And also, like if I just have it in my hand, this I can play from my hand and do something. If I play a big Digimon, that doesn't stop you from hitting me because the big Digimon don't seem to have blocker ever.
Right.
Which is correct because otherwise the game would just go to a brand new wall.
Right.
Yeah, and I think I haven't like color mixing is like one of those things where it's like difficult. Again, I'm gonna keep comparing everything to Magic. It feels a lot. It's like again, if you just do it randomly, it's less punishing than Magic, but doing it a lot is um, a lot more punishing than Magic.
Yeah,
Like Magic, for example, right now there's like four color decks all over the place. Standard.
right. Well, the
So help with
with
Pierce.
with this game too, like you
Oh
when
wait,
you, I think we were losing each other there.
I'm
Um,
sorry, I'm reading the chat thing. I'm gonna keep going.
oh, Ice Claw can help with piercers too, since they just check and don't actually fight the security Digimon. Um, how's Ice
Well,
Claw?
I think you mean security attack +1.
Oh,
Is what he so Piercer wouldn't help with because just bouncing the thing doesn't really interact with that. But yeah, security attack +1. Yeah, anything that can also end the attack sequence, which that's
right.
also
Yeah, yeah,
like, and also I think, like I said, there's also just dealing with a thing. The problem is dealing with someone with a powerful into the battlefield effect, the bounce feels pretty bad.
yeah. Definitely. But the splashing multiple colors thing. So when you first look at this game with no mana going in your deck, right? You don't put lands in the deck. It seems like 50 cards are going to be a lot of cards, right? Like, oh, I got plenty of room to put in two colors or three colors. But then when you realize you have to get like the evolutionary chains there, so you have to have a certain number of threes, a certain number of fours, a certain number of fives. Like the deck becomes a lot tighter than you think it would, very quickly.
Yeah, and like similar to last time, I'm gonna compare to like Yu-Gi-Oh. I think it's somewhere between Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, like in general, where like Pokemon, you probably need like a pyramid type shape, like the way it should have been played, not the way it is
Yeah.
played with X stuff. But then also, it isn't like Pokemon where like I have to if I Blastoise, I need a Squirtle and I need a Wartortle. Here, it's like okay, I just need like yellows if I
Right.
can get up there. So it's like that now way it's a little more like Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's more open. Like for example, you just need certain levels necessarily. I mean, granted, there's all kinds of nonsense with Yu-Gi-Oh where you need specific card combinations, but
Yeah, I hope this doesn't get quite as Yu-Gi-Oh crazy. I don't think it will. It seems like they've made
I don't
wise
know.
decisions to make it not happen, I guess, but
It's hard to know because, like, for example, with Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like all like the Red Eyes and Blue Eyes and Dark Magician type synergies, they all came way later.
yeah. They
So like,
also so this game also has some of that stuff because it has like if its name contains Agumon and stuff like that. So like
does that
um
include Agumon?
what's that?
Does that include Toy Agumon?
I think like maybe it's not that. Maybe no, there might be one that's Greymon. Or there might be one for Agumon and Greymon. Anyway,
Like, Greymon has like 500
yeah.
versions of Greymon.
I was looking at a card earlier that like specifically looked for like a portion of a name, which is
That kind of
very
I can never tell if that's like good or bad. Like, it encourages more theme decks, which is good, but
yeah,
sometimes it also decks. If that's a good deck, it just becomes the same deck over and over.
yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to think. Magic doesn't really have too much of that. I mean, obviously it does out of like 20,000 cards, but
Yeah.
generally doesn't care about. I mean, you end up caring about specific combos, but that's just gameplay stuff, like Sahili Cat types things. But yeah, no, I'm generally pretty excited about it. So so what are we getting in America first? I mean, we're gonna I assume these precons. I assume.
Yeah, we're getting the three precons, so the red, yellow, blue precons, which are like also like dirt cheap. At least they were in Japan, and I think they are here too. Like they were like
First,
eight
like
bucks or something like that, which
show
is
start for like games.
yeah. So that we're getting those, and then we're getting our first booster set is called Release Special Booster 1.0. Um, that
Yep.
is cards from their first three booster sets. So it's not everything from boosters 1 through 3. Uh, I don't know what the mix is going to be, but it'll be cards from the first three boosters. And then I think like very quickly after that, we're getting a 1.5 set, which is the rest of the cards.
I was worried they're gonna do a Magic Arena thing where they um do like we're gonna do Amonkhet remastered, and it's like okay, so I guess we're not getting all of Amonkhet ever.
No, it sounds like we're getting everything, just not right away.
Okay,
But it
see
sounds
that.
like very quickly they're gonna catch us up, and then I'm assuming after that, like releases will come pretty quickly. I doubt there'll be much of a lag with the way that they're doing this, first three, because
I definitely
they're also in the all the cards are labeled like BT, right? Like BT1, BT2, BT3. Um, Release special booster 1 says on the packaging like BT1 through 3. So the cards are still labeled BT1 through 3. Like I think they're trying to keep it like very close to the Japanese like numbering scheme and all that.
So I was gonna get confusing. So you won't be able to look at the label to know what set it's in. Technically.
Well, you right, yeah, but you will be able to look at the label to know the uniqueness of the card, and it'll be the same as in Japan, which is nice.
Yeah.
What's up, Tyler? We're playing Digimon. That's a whole new world.
I think that's a different game entirely, a whole new world we live in. Oh, here's Bearmon. I wasn't aware of Bearmon.
Oh,
Uh,
Bearmon is cute. He's wearing a hat that says bears.
oh, that asks more questions than it answers.
So are real bears? Did I guess real bears exist in the digital universe?
I guess it could be like, you know how we have like Vikings as a football team? Maybe it's just Bears have a football team named after bears.
Is that offensive to Bearmon? You think? I guess not. He's wearing the hat.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe he's
because
doing it ironically.
actually it's more like Community where there's a humans or whatever. I'll probably get blue. Yeah, it's very new, Tyler. I think they just it's I think it came out in Japan this year or last year.
This year, yeah, it came out in Japan this year, and then it isn't out in English yet. It'll come out next year. There's like a pre-release in November for it here. Um, and they just like a little bit ago, a few weeks ago, announced it's coming to English at all. So um,
Wait, did
yeah,
we announce it this week or last week? I mean,
not I guess longer than that. It's been I think less than 2 months maybe. I might be off on those, but it hasn't been very long since they announced that it was coming to English. I love that it throws things into your hand.
yeah, I'm trying to. I want to do the flick theme, but the flick theme unfortunately does the entire deck, which is just bad game design.
I think the other really interesting thing about this game is like the community seems to be real scrappy. Like they're doing some cool stuff. Like they made this whole mod, which I think is really interesting.
Making bad databases.
Yeah, they have their Digimon card database, which like for what it is and like how quickly that it spun up is like pretty good actually. Like the searching is not great. It has some jankiness, but like it's way better than I thought would exist for a game that doesn't actually exist in English yet.
Have you had the issue yet where you search the same thing twice and get different results?
No.
Yeah, I searched like Hawkmon and got a completely different Digimon, and I searched again and got Hawkmon, and I pretty much 100% certain I typed it the same.
See, I mean, like non-deterministic searching feels like a feature to me. Like that's like a choose your own adventure game.
Yeah,
Um,
not into that.
but yeah, that stuff cool. That stuff's cool, and like they're spinning up like tournaments and stuff that they're streaming. I don't know. It's kind of neat. Like it seems like there's a lot of people who, very creative in the.
They're trying this feature called Discord out. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
have
what
you
you guys
heard
are.
of it? Check out these cards. I can make them dance.
What are you doing? Hitting like F really
No,
quickly
I'm
or
just
not?
clicking on them. I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
yeah,
Oh, if it's not obvious, by the way, this is not how you play the game. I think we're done.
yeah. No, it's a new game. 52 card pickup. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, I think that is gonna wrap up the stream. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks Musa, thanks Riz, thanks Tyler. Um anyone else who I may have missed that stopped by for a bit. Yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll see you all later.